Good afternoon. How funny is that?
Hey.
All kidding aside, right?
Hey. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I mean, arguably one of the best quotes ever.
You think so?
To excuse early drinking? Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. It sure is.
Yeah.
Today's the 17th?
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
You didn't believe me?
No, I forgot.
I just told you 30 seconds ago.
Hey, well, first of all, you would lie.
I would.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm disappointed that I didn't.
But I am I'm Venmoing somebody something, and I just realized.
Nice. I will be checking.
Yes, I'm for you for to give me the date.
Oh, thank you.
There is a $10 finder's fee when somebody tells me the date.
Yeah, a little information will get you a little something.
Sure will. Nothing for nothing. I'm a little tuckered out today.
Why are you tuckered?
I had a hard time sleeping last night for some reason.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I just didn't go to bed. I get caught up.
Poster shopping?
She's drinking a Red Bull at like 11:30 at night. I'm married to a kook. And she's so wired, she sleeps on the couch.
A Red Bull is not like a thirst quencher.
No, it's not.
Like
She's addicted to them. She's even said I'm addicted to them already.
She loves Red Bulls.
Like
she loves the taurine.
Sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah, that's not like that's a good, I have a Red Bull as like a pre-workout. If I'm tired, coming, after the show, then, you drink a Red Bull just to give you a little boost. It gives you wings. But the idea of just having it as like, oh, what am I going to have to drink this evening? I'm a little thirsty. Oh, I'll have a Red Bull.
I'm winding down to go to bed, and then she's making herself a platter of cheese and little bits of pepperoni and just a little snack platter, and with a plastic cup with Red Bull and ice and a straw.
Wait, she pours it in a cup with ice?
Yeah. Like, this is a real to-do.
Like, it's a whole thing.
Like, she's fucking highfalutin with a Red Bull.
And a crudité.
I'm like, I even said that to her. She's like, I like a cheese platter. I'm like, you like a crudité. I'm like, what are you doing?
She really thinks she's something fancy, huh?
She really does, and very angering. And
I love that she prepares her cup with ice, pops open a Red Bull.
A Red Bull. We had Uber Eats deliver them.
Red Bulls.
I'm like, you know how expensive that's going to be?
Because Red Bull's not a cheap beverage.
No, and then they tack on way too much.
I mean, the Uber Eats the prices are ridiculous.
They are, I don't do it. I do it once in a while for a meal. I would rather pay an extra few bucks than get fat again. Like, I'm trying to, be I don't want to fall into a bad pattern. So I'm like, all right, well, that place has good fish. I can eat there.
Yeah, I buy terrible food from Uber Eats.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad when you're buying snack food.
But it
is expensive.
It's very expensive. Like the buying snack foods because all those things. What, Instacart is the other one?
Is that as expensive?
I think so, but it's just the delivery service.
Yeah, the fee.
When you go to just getting stuff from the 7-Eleven or whatever. And you have it delivered, but I don't know. I'm not there yet, luckily.
I'll do it on the road. On the road, it's a blessing. When you're like in a hotel after a show at 11:30,
yeah,
and you don't know what's open in the town, so you're just like looking on the Uber Eats, like, all right, 7-Eleven, they got this, they got that. Like, you order your little snacks, and then all of a sudden it's outside your hotel room door at fucking 12:14 at night.
You got a bag of pretzels and a Diet Coke just waiting for you.
Yeah, fit the piggy boy, whatever it is. There's times where Uber Eats comes in very, very handy because you don't know your way around where you are, or you don't have a car.
Yeah, for sure, if you don't have a car. I just love the experience so much of browsing a convenience store.
It is nice, but I wind up... The problem is when you're doing it on your phone, I kind of know what I want, I'll go in and look, but in a convenience store, I overspend.
Oh, yeah.
I overspend. And not... It's just I buy too much food, like bad shit.
Because all the items look so appealing.
I try to go to a supermarket when I get to a town now. Like, I'll go and buy some fruit. I never eat all the fruit, but I mean, I will buy it and buy some, like, little things that are not devastating.
Yeah, as opposed to going into the 7-Eleven and going over to the cooler and going like, I think an ice cream bar would be perfect right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard not to buy pretzels.
Pretzels are so good.
Yep.
Plus, you get combos. You get a little treat in there.
Cheese-filled combos. Combos really cheeses your hunger away. Arguably the worst slogan in history.
Is that a real slogan?
Cheese-filled combos. Combos really cheeses your hunger away.
No.
Why would I lie?
You would never lie. That's one
right.
thing you would never do.
That's right.
Was that like before?
Cheese-filled combos. Combos really cheeses your hunger away.
I didn't even know combos existed when they were doing songs like that. Is that a true thing?
If you had told me Combos was around in 1986,
No way. I
I would have called you crazy.
Yeah, combos came out when we were like in middle school.
Yeah, Combos been around since like 92.
Yeah, I would
93?
say I'd say combos and Dookie came out around the same time.
Yeah, I think it was 1 and 1. You got it in a bonus pack. On
Look at
CD.
this.
I have.
Wow.
Okay, hang on.
Who was eating combos? Were you eating
Everyone,
combos
the
in
whole
86?
gang. The whole gang ate them. Cheese your hunger away.
And it was like, but was it pretzel combo or cracker combo?
Pretzel.
Pretzel. That was the original.
I believe so, yeah.
All right, let's watch this.
After work, after play. Oh! When you get that hungry feeling any time of the day.
What is that logo?
Really cheeses your hunger away.
Wow.
Cheese-flavored combos. A wholesome filled snack made with
Wholesome.
real cheese.
It is wholesome.
Packed into a
cunt.
crunchy baked nugget.
They
So
tricked you,
inside
didn't
you,
they?
it's real good food. Now you're gonna trade that hungry feeling for a smile.
Oh.
Throw that out.
Those combos really
Holy
cheese
shit,
your
that's
hunger
delicious, she
away.
said.
Wow.
It does. It cheeses your hunger away. They also, that's an old logo because they updated the logo again in maybe like 96 and then never changed it after that.
Oh, did they update it? I don't remember the original bag.
That's the original bag.
Is that different than now? I don't even
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Look at that. That's a half-pound bag of Combos.
Yeah.
That's a
I'll be honest, they
It
rule.
does say half pound on it. Imagine a traffic cop just like, well, I tell the cars where to go, eat about a half a pound of combos, and call it a day.
And you know that gook on your fingers because
Sure.
Combos leaves that little gook on your fingers, the cheese. And
Well,
it's
that's
a
the
wholesome snack. I literally want to put that woman's head through a fucking through a glass window.
Well,
Any other
it's
kind of
not
window doesn't
sweet.
exist.
They had pizza flavor back then too.
Yeah, well, pizza flavor it's deceiving. You think that pizza flavor is like a new thing, but I think pizza flavor goldfish were one of the original.
My mind's blown. It's
Goldfish,
too
like-
early.
Well, it's a real wholesome snack.
It's a wholesome-
good for you.
yeah.
Pretzels and fake cheese.
you talk about a half-pound of Combos.
I mean, what a that bitch. It's a wholesome, healthy snack.
In 1986, I think the life expectancy was still about 57.
It was.
When you heard somebody had a heart attack at 57, you were like, it was their time.
Yeah, they lived a long life.
Yeah, they ain't right. Combos every day.
Yeah, he voted 4 times. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. They got the 4 elections.
yeah, that's
Yeah, it would be. You'd go home, you'd eat like red meat, some combos,
sure.
soda, and you'd go, yeah, I'm eating pretty well. And doctor would be like, yep.
Combos really cheese your hunger away.
That's why when people started living like quickly, started going, we should change this, and started living to 100, they ran out of Social Security in a snap.
That's right.
They thought they were going to have to pay for like 2-3 years max.
Yeah.
And people realized combos was not actually a nutritious snack, and they went, oh boy, we're in trouble.
But God, our combos, there's something about opening a bag of combos in the first couple. Oh, they good.
And I go to the store, and every time, it happens every time, I go, let me get one of these little bags of combos. I go, wow, if I'm getting this little bag of combos, better get the big bag of combos.
Yeah, you get a little bit more.
Trade up.
See, it looks the same to me, the logo.
No, that's the old logo.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
That's the old logo.
Okay.
That's the half-pound bag.
I can't get over that.
Is there another commercial? There's got to be another great
Old
song.
school.
Yeah.
We consider like a quarter pounder with cheese at McDonald's to be a big meal. Like, oh, that's a quarter pounder.
Yeah, they do not advertise half a pound of
Not
combos
a
anymore.
half pound of combos.
I don't remember ever seeing a half.
Well, it was a family size. You have your friends over, you play soccer, everybody's has a combo and goes home.
But see, like, at some point we realized that writing half a pound of combos on a bag does not come across as a nutritious snack.
Here's a 1983.
83.
There you go.
Look at that. They're all half pound.
I was a 15-year-old boy.
Half a pound of pizza combos. And they go like, yeah, well, we want the kids to eat nutritious.
They're
They
nutritious.
They go through about a bag a day.
Yeah. Healthy.
You know, after we play, we're hungry. We want a snack with real cheese.
Oh, could you hit pause for a second? These kids are just getting done with their basketball game. It's now an athletic, healthy snack.
Well, I hate that the one kid played basketball in a collared shirt.
That's right.
They're all wearing jeans, which is, I think, the proper basketball attire.
Sure.
Tight 80s jeans.
None of them are sweating.
No.
None of them are out of breath. We just get done with the basketball game. We're like, I have a healthy snack.
Yeah.
It's got real cheese.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. We must go through about 3-4 pounds of combos a week.
We all want to talk like Craig Schinkel. That fucking cheese blocks you up. Ugh.
You know, after we play, we're hungry. We want a snack with real cheese. Not sprinkled on. Or puffed into air balls. We want combos.
That bullshit.
Combos, really cheeses your hunger away. Delicious cheese-flavored combo.
Cheese.
A crispy nugget outside. Inside a creamy, rich, melt-in-your-mouth filling made with real cheese. So inside you...
It's real good food.
And it's mom approved.
And the mom goes, it's real good food.
Real good food. Don't worry, boys. Eat yourself some combos. I got you half a pound.
She has a sweater tied around her neck.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, look at these marching bands.
Because they were like, we're not doing that bullshit that gets all on your fingers. That was their way of saying, fuck Cheetos. Have some combos.
Yeah, it probably was. It's not blown and puffed out.
That's right.
Like Cheetos.
Cheetos is bad for you. Combos is very, very good for you. We're athletic young men.
It's good food, the mom says. Mom says.
Mom says it's real good food. My boys love to play a game of b-ball and then shove their face full of combos.
She's coming back from having an affair.
Yeah, she
On the
is.
way home, because she feels guilty, she goes to the supermarket and gets the boys a combos treat.
That's right.
She works at a school.
It's real good food, boys. Now, no questions. Here's a half a pound.
The janitor, or 10 minutes earlier, the janitor left evidence on the back of her stockings.
It's just cheese, boys.
She's gotta get cheese.
Just a little cheese.
One more combos commercial, T-Dog.
Let the
T-Diggity,
boys
come on.
have their hunger cheesed away.
Yeah.
Marching
band.
We're hungry. Like a snack made with real cheese.
Yeah.
Not puffed into air balls. We want combos.
Fuck Cheetos.
Cheese-filled combos. Combos, really cheeses your hunger away. Cheese-flavored combos filled snack. Creamy, rich, melt-in-your-mouth filling made with real cheese.
It doesn't melt in your mouth, by the way. It
It
almost
doesn't, no.
is powdery.
I've had tires melt in my mouth easier.
Combos, really cheeses your hunger away.
That was also the beauty of the 80s when it was like, what's a healthy thing that we can just eat in huge quantities? Cheese and more cheese. You know what you need? More cheese. Give your kids cheese.
But they take something like the idea that it's one of the healthy food groups, milk or whatever, like, some cheese.
Cheese.
They throw salt on it and a crack and a pretzel, like.
Well, plus cheese is fairly fattening.
It is fattening, yeah. It's not terrible for you if you have a little bit of cheese.
No, they're saying like
Half pound.
it should be mainly cheese. Cheese. If you're hungry, you should cheese that hunger away.
By the way, when's the last time you saw a bunch of fucking young people and you go, where are you guys going? And they go, we're going for a cheese snack somewhere.
Yeah.
We've just done athletic things. We'd like a cheese snack.
Yeah, we were just playing a sweaty game of basketball. We need some cheese.
Yeah.
Not that bullshit that gets air blown or powdery. No. We need real cheese that will melt in your mouth. Cheese, it melts in your mouth. Who's ever said that? You know what's great about cheese? The way it melts in your mouth. What? Maybe very, very hot cheese, but that's probably already melted. I've never known cheese.
There was cheese last night. I wanted some so badly.
You should have cheesed your hunger away.
No, I couldn't because she was having crackers and some Norwegian brown cheese, which is really fucking good.
It's probably very good for you.
It's not terrible to have, a little bit of it, but can't push it.
You could have cottage cheese. That's good.
Yeah.
High protein.
Yes, it is.
A lot of body guys are starting to eat cottage cheese.
Haven't they always, though?
Well, it's starting to become more like in vogue, I think.
Ah.
It's good. I like cottage cheese.
I go back and forth with it. There's times where I really like it, and then there's times where I'm like, it's fucking disgusting.
You shoveling down the cottage cheese, Mike, to get the protein up?
No, I'll use Greek yogurt, like plain Greek yogurt. I'll use it as a base for things.
Sure.
So if you hit it with like Frank's Red Hot makes a buffalo wing sauce.
Yeah.
If you hit it that with plain Greek yogurt, you whip it up. It's turns into like a buffalo dipping sauce for your chicken.
Oh, it's good.
Very good. Yeah.
And not that fattening.
No, not at all. It's like good for you. It's high protein. It's got digestive enzymes in it.
Doesn't Greek yogurt... if I had Greek yogurt, I wouldn't be able to talk for 2 weeks.
I haven't run into that problem.
You don't, so that doesn't clog your throat up?
No, not at all.
You sound clear.
Yeah, I'll use it for like, I'll make like protein ice cream. So I'll throw frozen berries with a couple scoops of protein powder in there and whip it all together. It tastes very good.
With the Greek yogurt?
Yeah.
But that's also like a high caloric diet, obviously. Like Mike would have to...
A lot of calories.
You would have to get... You're probably trying to get in... How many grams of protein do you try to get in a day?
I try to get close to a gram per pound of body weight.
That's what it's supposed to be, but that's very difficult.
It's tough, but like stuff like that makes it easier. And then like a chicken thigh has like 25 grams in it.
Yeah.
So if you throw down, 2-3 chicken thighs in a meal, you're already put a big dent in there.
That's what like weightlifters try to do.
Yeah, I guess.
They try to get a gram of protein per pound of body weight, which is difficult, but you start to read, protein becomes the one thing you look at on every label.
Yeah, but if you prioritize protein, the rest of your body composition really just falls into place because it tends to satiate pretty well. Like it's hard to overeat protein because you get full pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you take big dumps.
Yeah. Protein dump.
That's what they were saying about these kids. They ate the combos.
They did, yeah.
They would be very, very satiated and then take big dumps.
I was trying to.
Half a pound of combos. Boy, does that come out
It
weird.
sure
on the
does.
other end.
Yeah. It's like someone threw stew out the top floor window.
What happened in here? Wow, I had my half pound of combos after the game.
I was trying to. I shower sometimes before bed. If I because I wear lotion during the day, I always have on some kind of lotion for my skin.
I wondered why your skin was so smooth.
I appreciate that. Yes, and sarcasm aside, you are correct. It's very, very nice.
It's very nice.
But I like to put on this nose strip. So in order to do that, I want my skin to not have lotion because it won't stick. So I take a shower before bed sometimes. So I was trying to force out and make myself evacuate.
In the shower? That's so fucking gross,
no,
dude.
In the living
Don't
room
shit in
before the shower. On the sofa.
Honey, I'm going to take a shower. Can you clean the sofa?
No. I shit under the cushion, and then she realizes it 2 days later when she smells it.
It's a prank, bro.
Yeah.
She's a prank.
That's right. I was kidding. Elvira, I was kidding.
You shit under the cushions.
Under the cushions, yeah, and then she sleeps on it. She wakes up.
Disgusting.
Right, nightmares.
You must have done that, honey. You must have done that in your sleep.
But it was a rough go, is my point.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean,
I felt like I had to.
No, you shouldn't try.
Sometimes I'll use the bidet to get it in there and just kind of.
It's not healthy for you.
That's what the bidet does. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's get out of there, everybody.
Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Clear the hall.
Hang on, my mouse is. John on Long Island. What's up, John?
Good morning, fellas.
Hi.
You guys were talking about the combos and everything and the Cheetos. Do you know that in the 80s, to recoup lost money from cigarette lawsuits, R.J. Reynolds and Philip Morris purchased companies like Kraft Food. They have other products that they are pushing, and they're using the same type of mindset of making the food more addictive.
That's interesting. I believe it.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, actually, I think that's one of the things that RFK was bringing up, and that our food is unhealthy compared to, say, if you buy something in Europe. Like ketchup has 3 ingredients in Europe, but here it has a slew of ingredients that may not seem necessary.
Even in Canada, isn't the food like so different even just up north in Canada?
Doesn't taste that different.
So. I don't eat up there that often.
Well, you should check it out.
There were some good restaurants in Canada.
Thank you, John.
I spent a lot of time in Montreal, and we get to know all the good restaurants. There's some great food up there.
Oh, yeah.
I do kind of miss that.
Yeah. Well, they like to cheese your hunger away in Montreal there because they got the poutine.
There's a place. I didn't like poutine.
I mean, it's dumb. It's disco fries.
Stupid, yeah.
It's real dumb. It's a national dish. It's as stupid as it gets.
There's a place we used to love called Gibby's. There's one downtown Montreal. We used to like to drive to like Saint-Sever. It might have been like an hour drive, but it was just like a thing we would do there's nothing else to do.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Stuck up there.
Stuck. And we would go there, and they had very, very lovely, healthy food.
Yeah.
Yeah, just good fish and lamb.
I'm more of a cheese my hunger away type of guy.
Occasionally I will do that, but that's a road snack for me. That's I have to go drive between cities, and I'm by myself, and I'm going to just fucking think and drink an ice cold Diet Coke and eat little cheesy treats.
Sometimes it's how you get pleasure. How am I going to get pleasure?
Sure. Well, the real pleasure would be stop off somewhere, but I can't.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. Tom in Baltimore.
Hey, so they don't have it anymore, but back in the day, they used to have all the great PSAs and Schoolhouse Rocks. So if you guys look up, I hanker for a hunk of cheese, that'll really cheese your hunger away.
Thank you, Tom. There was something going on in the 1980s.
Yep.
1970s, 1980s.
Great stuff.
Like Big Cheese was a thing, I think. They were really trying to push cheese, because I'm just like having flashbacks now, and I feel like growing up a lot more than today. It was like, yeah, cheese is what you got to eat. Like, it's all about eating cheese.
Cheese was the opioids of 1984.
That's right. That's 100%
Everybody
right.
was addicted to cheese and cheese snacks and cheese treats.
And now, I mean, I used to just get bacon and egg sandwiches. You know what I find myself getting all the time?
Mm-hmm.
What are you adding to that?
Cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
A lot of people don't know about that.
No. It's a newer
That's an
treat.
interesting combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put cheese with the bacon in the egg, and what you do is you put it's hot, so the cheese melts.
That's funny, because I've been needing a third ingredient.
And by the way, it melts on the sandwich, not in your mouth like most cheese does.
I've been eating bacon, egg, and marmalade.
Yeah, no,
it has not been particularly good.
But you keep trying.
Bacon, egg, and Captain Crunch. I'm going to try cheese.
Yeah, try cheese. Yeah. I'm telling you. This is when Velveeta was huge.
Sure.
People love their string
There were like
cheeses.
6 different types of like cheese crackers.
Oh, yeah, and you had the spray cheese.
Spray cheese. Yeah, what was that?
Not
Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz.
Oh, God, yeah.
Spray cheese. Cheese Whiz, I think it's called.
Yeah, what do they call that? Cheese Whiz?
You know what's really fun to do? You take Cheese Whiz and you spray a line of it around your entire gum area, and then you just let it soak in there for the afternoon.
Like it's dip?
Yeah, like it's chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
You have nice Cheese Whiz breath.
Well, you got a little dip? No. I've been just letting the Cheese Whiz sit.
Well, Big Cheese got real upset when M&M's changed their slogan.
Oh, melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Yeah, they were like, that's us.
Yeah, we melt in your mouth.
Yeah. We want people to melt cheese in their mouth. Like, we want to turn your mouth into a fondue.
Cheese doesn't melt in your mouth.
No, it does not.
It can. If you hold it there long enough. Mouth is hot enough.
I guess.
Sure it can.
You want to watch this PSA on
By the way,
Hank?
my dad's texting me saying that caller talking about Philip Morris. Bullshit.
Yeah, I couldn't find any company that Philip Morris owned that was not tobacco related.
He said it was bullshit, and he was Don Drapering commercials for all those companies and stealing a soldier's identities like Don Draper. Yeah. Stealing other people's dog tags like Don Draper as well.
He really is the GOAT.
Yeah, he is.
Your dad, not Don Draper.
Well, it's based on him.
Same.
I'm
based
pretty
on
sure.
him. Same,
I'm pretty sure Mad Men is based on, and by the way, even the John Hamm rumors are based on him.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Instead of having one, he raised one.
That's right. First a big wiener. All right.
Let's watch the PSA. I want to learn something.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Sure.
It's a hanker for a hunk of cheese.
That's nice.
Brought to you by Big Cheese, who is embedded firmly in the government.
Sure were.
In the Carter administration.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, howdy, partner. Time for timer. Do you ever get that hungry feeling after school? Boy, I do.
After
I'm so
school?
hungry, I could eat a wagon wheel. When I'm slow on the draw and I need something to chaw, I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
What the fuck was going on? What the hell was going on? Why were they trying to convince everybody after your activity? Oh, and it's all kids. After you play basketball, who would say that?
Take a big bite of cheese.
Yeah, when you get home from school, you haven't eaten since 12:30. You've been learning. You had recess. You've been learning all your lessons. What would be the perfect thing? You latchkey kid. Grab cheese.
Just a big hunk of cheese.
The best part of this guy, the best part of this is he goes, "Do you get hungry after school? I do." And he's obviously a 65-year-old man. Can you replay that? Watch how he introduces himself. You get hungry after school? I do.
I do.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, howdy, partner. Time for timer. Do you ever get get that hungry feeling after school? Boy, I do. I'm so hungry, I could eat a wagon wheel. When I'm slow on the draw and I need something to chaw, I hanker for a hunk of cheese. When my 10-gallon hat's a feeling 5 gallons flat, I got something planned, which is little cheese sandwiches. Come on.
Cheese sandwiches.
Here's a great little snack to tide you over till dinner. If you want something delicious and nutritious, cheese is a super snack. Look, a wagon
By the way,
wheel.
can you pause this? Why 10 seconds ago was he big, the normal person size of a wagon, and he taps a wagon wheel, and now he's on the counter, and a cracker is...
Maybe that's a tiny wagon. We don't have anything to judge it.
Maybe it is the Chuck wagon?
Yeah.
He was literally, he looked to be full size, and now he's the size of a Ritz cracker.
Yeah.
That must have been the tiniest Old West neighborhood you've ever seen. I mean, imagine how small that cactus must be in the background.
This poor horse has cancer, little skinny legs. His legs are Colin, this horse.
When my get up and go has got up and went, I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
What?
When I'm dancing, a hold down and my boots kind of slow down, or anytime I'm weak in the knees. I hanker for a hunk of, a slab or slice and chunk of, a snicker that is a winner, and yet won't spoil my dinner. I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
I mean, this is nuts. I never even put two and two together. And then what about, remember that show Family Matters? Very, very successful show?
How should I forget?
What did Urkel keep bringing up?
Oh, did I do that?
No. That's neither here nor there. What was the other thing he said? Got any?
Cheese?
Hello?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hello?
And then Stefan Urkel just ate hunks of cheese.
Hunks of cheese?
He was a hunk.
And, well, we know what Alf ate, but that was because he was an illegal alien.
That's true. Alf is from Springfield.
Let's go to, we got David. I think we're opening a lot of people's eyes. Let's go to Kevin in North Carolina. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Hello?
Really good. And, eyes are open.
All right, Sammy woke socks. A lot of people think that Cheese Whiz is spray cheese in the can. Cheese Whiz is actually in a glass jar.
So what's the spray cheese called?
I don't know.
It's Cheese
but
Whiz.
It's Cheese Whiz.
It is Cheese Whiz.
Travis,
maybe they've.
It is not Cheese Whiz.
Well, we're going to look it up right now.
While you're on the phone.
While you're on the phone.
Don't go anywhere. And if
you
we're
better
right,
apologize.
you have to crash your car into somebody.
That's fair.
I'll do it. That's fine for you guys.
And if you're right, we'll throw Travis out the window.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
And if you're wrong.
That's fair.
It's a win-win.
No, because guess who's right?
Is he right?
Yeah.
All right.
What is the spray cheese then?
Easy cheese.
Oh.
Wow.
Easy cheese.
All right.
Thank you, sir. You know what? It's funny how that becomes
Wow, Cheese Whiz is in a jar. All right, well, Troy is going to kick Travis in the testicles. Troy, if you wouldn't mind.
You're not allowed to
crush his balls with your
fine.
foot.
That's fine.
Thank you, Kevin.
But isn't it weird how it's this real belief? Everyone thinks Cheese Whiz is an Easy Cheese.
Easy Cheese
did a terrible market. Cheese Whiz is cleaning up.
Yeah, and I guess that makes sense, right? Because when you get it, your
Wow.
steak with whiz,
Oh, yeah.
it would make more sense that it was this, not the spray, because it never tastes like the spray.
No, but I still would never have.
But look at that! Wait!
Is Cheese Whiz in the can up there?
Look at that top corner.
I think that was later.
Oh,
doesn't matter.
they just wanted to compete. Maybe because everybody assumed
It's
Cheese
a
Whiz.
sauce.
We're not
Wow.
talking about the original. Is there Cheese Whiz in a can?
Yeah, but Travis is saying that it might have been that everybody thought Cheese Whiz came in a can, so they just put their Cheese Whiz
maybe.
into a can.
Can we see when that happened? Maybe it's 6 months. This guy's acting like he's got the fucking patent on it.
I think he's right.
I think he is right.
He probably is, but I don't know.
Because that can of Cheese Whiz is not the can I was thinking of. I was thinking of Easy Cheese.
Yeah, it probably was too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But however,
he was right. You gotta take
I
your
don't.
L's.
Oh yeah, it's not that he's not right, but
And we
I know I've seen Easy Cheese Whiz in a can.
We're gonna have to do something bad to Travis. We lost.
I know.
I think I'm good.
We're gonna have to beat the shit out of him. We have to. We lost.
It would be fun
Today?
Of course.
You'll be fun to put Travis on his belly and pull his scrotum back.
Okay.
And then
my belly.
on your belly. I see your belly.
Okay.
And then just gently twist his balls. like a radio dial.
I'm wearing a white shirt. It's going to get stained with blood from my testicles.
No, we're just twisting them.
We're just twisting. Okay. We're not going to break the skin.
Yeah, I'm not going to pop it with a pin. Just twist it while you're on your tummy.
You're not going to leave any proof.
I'm going to hold it with one hand like this, and then I'm going to twist with the other, like it's like literally like I'm looking for a radio station, but I'm only going to go in one direction.
That's really smart. Because then when Travis complains, you could say nobody would really do that.
Yeah.
Plus, he thought Cheese Whiz came in a can.
Yeah.
We all did.
Or if he starts screaming, I'll be like, come on, we're going under a bridge. I can't hear.
Don't say well.
John in Baltimore. What's up, John?
Hey, guys. Good morning. So, with the excess of cheese in the 80s and then even the Got Milk campaign in the 90s, all came from dairy farming being so over-subsidized that there was just a huge amount of government-owned dairy products. They literally had caves full of cheese that they had to get rid of. So they made this big push to just sell it wherever they could.
Wow. I believe it.
I'm also wondering, did they in like the late 60s or whatever, or the 70s, did they not say technology, but did they get the ability to do something like cheese in a can? Was that something that didn't exist before, and then all of a sudden they found it, and all of a sudden, wait, we could sell cheese this way? Did anything change?
Well, it seems like they were selling cheese any way they could. They were selling cheese in combos. They were selling cheese and just get a chunk of cheese on Schoolhouse Rock.
I mean, Easy Cheese started in 1965, so...
Right, so that
was 65.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the late 70s, early 80s.
Any of that cheese stuff, or maybe it was in the 60s, like any of that, like, I want to say portable cheese that's not traditional cheese. Processed cheese.
No, portable cheese is right.
Yeah, you're right, processed.
Portable cheese is right on.
You know what I mean, like creamy cheese.
Portable cheese. Yeah. When was portability lended to cheese?
Well, cheese was typically a singular location item.
Stationary.
Yeah. If you wanted cheese, you'd go to the farm and you'd actually sit next to the cat.
Yeah.
There'd be a woman.
It was only in a large cheese wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, John in Philly has valuable information. What's up, John?
Hey, Cheese Whiz started in the can. If you remember in 1980 when the Blues Brothers came out, Dan Aykroyd walks into the hotel, and the old man says, "You got my Cheese Whiz, boys?" And Dan Aykroyd pulls out a can of Cheese Whiz and throws it at him. So it absolutely was in a can before the jar. The jar...
Now, okay, Bud, was this because it's possible, or was that because colloquially everybody was still making the mistake? Cheese Whiz is just one of those things that you said. Was that a brand recognition thing?
This is Cheese Whiz in the 60s. It's in
a jar.
How about, can we say, when did Cheese Whiz...
we're really getting
into it's in a jar. We're wrong. He was right. Cheese Whiz is in a jar.
Guy called up and said something different, so we're just checking. I don't care if he's right. Who gives a fuck? Let him be right. I'm curious now as to why did it become this colloquial thing? Like, why does everybody think it's from a can?
Yeah,
it's like Kleenex. Like, Kleenex is a brand.
Right.
Or Jell-O.
And everybody just says, hey, can I get a Kleenex?
Yeah.
Cheese Whiz, that's wild. I've never even considered having Cheese Whiz in a jar.
No.
Dr. X in Mexico City?
You know, son, back in the barrio in South Texas, when we were kids, the government would hand out these 5 pounds of non-refrigerated American cheese. One per family, so of course you'd get all your cousins and everybody else who lived in your damn house. We'd have 30 pounds of cheese, which would last you a year and not shit for weeks.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. X. I think that's what it was. I think they must have had a surplus.
By the way, Cheese Whiz in a can is like on the Reddit page Mandela effect. So like
yes. Yes. So that's a different dimension. A lot of people think the Mandela effect is timelines crossing.
Yeah.
Not just misremembering. I think it's timelines crossing.
Boy, did Easy Cheese fuck up. Like, what a terrible marketing thing. I guess Cheese Whiz is such a more memorable name than Easy Cheese.
Yeah, because I don't want any Easy Cheese. I want Cheese Whiz.
I'm sure I've eaten it a million times. I don't even recognize the name Easy Cheese.
Yeah, Cheese Whiz is great.
Yes.
That's a great name. Yeah, man. It's been a long time since I had a new Mandela effect.
Easy Cheese, Nabisco manufactured Easy Cheese. They sold it under the name Snackmate from 65 to 84.
By the way, Snackmate
terrible.
Sucks even more.
That's terrible.
Because that's just admitting this is not real cheese.
Yeah, it was marketed as an instant cheese for instant parties. which is never the sign of a fun party.
It's an instant party.
Nobody has ever at a party going, where's the amazingly fast cheese?
It's a party in a can. It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
Interesting.
Here's the scene from Blues Brothers. I don't know if that's actually Cheese Whiz.
Right.
They're just saying,
right.
Did you get me my Cheese Whiz?
That's what I mean. Yeah, there's a big difference between product placement and just a colloquial.
Yeah, which I think is.
I think that's what it is, and that lends itself to the Mandela effect. That's nuts. Because clearly it's been used as the name for it forever.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting that they were subsidizing dairy farms, and so they just ended up with a ton of milk and a ton of cheese, which is why all throughout the 80s they did all those milk it does a body good commercials, and we're trying to convince everybody that, you know, if you don't drink milk, your bones will be brittle and you'll fall apart and you're a wiener. And then in the 90s, when people stopped buying that, they struck gold again with the Got Milk campaign.
They were also, government cheese was very big.
Yeah, that's,
people who had no money, they would just, you know.
It was subsidized.
Yeah.
Got Milk worked well. Got Milk was a hell of a campaign.
Got Milk is an amazing campaign.
Yeah.
Amazing. I have a great Kiss poster. With a roll,
they did Got Milk?
With chocolate milk, because they were all wearing makeup.
That's smart. I was going to ask, how did they pull that off?
That was a hell of a campaign. That and Absolute Vodka, their campaigns in the 90s in magazines.
Yeah, I mean, you would collect the Absolute Vodka ads.
Yeah.
The way the children are collecting Prime bottles now.
Yeah.
What did Absolute Vodka? What did they do that was good?
Absolute this, absolute that. It was like they would shape It would always have the shape of the bottle in the ad.
Yeah.
And then it would be absolute something else. And you go to your friend's house, and only the coolest friend would have his whole wall in his bedroom was full of Absolute ads.
Yeah. These were like.
And you go, how'd you get that one?
Oh, I've never seen that one before.
And my dad would get pissed because the pages would be ripped out of all his magazines. Dad, it's for my Absolute collection.
Yeah, I won't be cool if I don't have them on my wall.
Yeah, I'm 13.
Dad, I can't even drink. I don't even like Absolute.
I'm 13. This is my collection of vodka ads. That's fine, right? Yeah. I wish I remembered which ones I had. I'm sure that there were some.
I had some, yeah.
Like my neighbor told me, that's a rare one. And I'd go, oh, nice.
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 Put that next to my Pog collection.
Let me make sure I frame that one. I turned into Kevin from The Office. Nice.
Nice.
John in North Carolina? I don't know this.
What's up, John?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Jim. I think you're going to probably be the only guy in the room that knows this. Do you know about the Moonraker Mandela effect?
I remember that was the Bond movie with Richard Keel and who played him? James. I get pictures. We've interviewed him.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Because I can't tell you because it'll ruin it.
I don't. I mean that the guy's name was Jaws.
No, it has to do with Jaws. Do you remember Dolly, the little blonde girl that Jaws meets?
No.
There's a scene in the movie where Jaws gets saved by this little blonde girl. Okay. She's an astronaut or whatever. She's about 4 feet tall. He's about 7 feet tall. He meets her. He smiles at her. He's got his shiny, sharp teeth and everything.
Right.
She smiles back at him. Do you remember that?
I do not.
Okay,
I don't remember that movie that well, to be very honest with you.
Yeah, it's blown my mind. Back in the 70s, I saw Moonraker in Germany when I was a kid. Dolly had braces in the movie. They looked at each other, and she smiles at him, and she's got braces. He smiles back. 20 years later, she doesn't have braces anymore. I'm like, what the F happened, man?
Wait, she does it? Because I would have thought that was the whole bit, right? Like, that was the joke, that she had braces and he had Jaws, But she doesn't have braces?
She doesn't have braces. It blew my mind when I found that about it. Dude, I'm like...
I have no memory of this scene, to be very honest with you.
That is...
So he can't get out, and this little girl helps him? I mean, that's so stupid.
She's a woman, but she's really short.
Yeah.
She's an adult woman.
All right, so what? Everybody thinks she has braces right now, or something?
Let's see. Big Jaws teeth. Got those Kanye?
Yeah, she doesn't.
Let me just stop you there for a second. Here's
Wow.
a question to you, Bond.
No, in 1979, she had braces, goddammit.
I believe you do because that scene makes more sense with the braces. Why'd they take the braces off? What the hell
They didn't
happened?
take 'em out.
It does
They
make
said they
more
never
sense
took them out.
that they both have braces, sure.
Right, it would be the thing. But then a timeline switch happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that genie
Yeah, it's
movie,
messed up,
Kazam,
man.
that everybody wants me to believe isn't real. It's real.
I thought when I was 9.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
We're probably at the theater together, John.
Probably.
All right. Yeah, I don't remember the movie, to be honest with you.
Well,
I
a
saw
lot of people are
Moonraker.
very insistent. Like, this is the hill I will die on.
Yeah, I
She
will
had
die
braces.
on this hill. Dolly's braces is the freakiest Mandela effect.
Wow.
Is there any picture of her braces at all, then?
I don't know. I'm learning about this in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Well, if there was a picture of the braces, it wouldn't be a Mandela effect.
Yeah, and it would be like.
It would be like
top
they
of the
changed
list.
this.
You know, it's funny. There is a quick moment when she smiles. Like, I could see if you watch that scene again, especially on a screen, even though it's very obvious she doesn't. There's a half a second where it's like, you could see why people would think that, and then they zoom in on her again, and you're like, oh, she clearly doesn't have braces.
But why would everybody think that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I guess because it makes that scene better. And I guess everybody at once is going, why didn't they fucking do that?
Don't get me started on this Berenstain
It's
Bears.
Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, of course. It was with the E, right? I swear to you.
I mean, this for me.
Just now.
Oh,
just now.
Berenstain Bear, yeah.
Because this is the Mandela effect, you know. Just now, I thought the Mandela effect was some people think it was Berenstain Bears with an A, but it was clearly always Berenstain Bears with an E.
Berenstain Bears.
And they're trying to tell me that it is with the A.
Fuck out of here.
It was never with the A. I read all those books.
I had
My mother
all
read the books to me.
Yeah. So did mine before she
Yeah,
left.
right.
Sure.
I know when she stopped.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
Berenstain Bears and Too Much Family.
Yeah. Then she said Berenstein. Oh, that's an interesting name.
Yeah,
I mean, that's it for me.
That was not a true thing.
No.
That never happened.
No.
That was very recent. Like in my adult years, they changed that.
Yeah, they disappeared all the books. I don't know where.
So
I don't know where the books that I read went.
Different timeline?
Different timeline.
Do you think it crossed over and me and you were just holding hands at some point?
I mean, I hope.
Like Sliders?
I know
That
a guy's
show?
making a movie about that.
It's a good show. Jerry O'Connell. Yeah, okay, so Jaw's girlfriend.
I mean, they say she did not have braces.
Oh, yeah. She's very cute.
So but it's the top of the list of the Mandela effect.
For some people, yeah.
Why is it called the Mandela effect?
Because people remember Nelson Mandela dying. And he didn't die. But everybody
Who
is
remembers him dying?
Everybody.
He was in prison for 27 or 29 years.
Everybody remembers a report that he died.
Oh, I don't.
And then later they were like, "That's not a thing that happened." And
a lot of people thought that he died in prison in the 80s.
yeah, everybody was like, "Yes, he did." And then we know who they is.
That's so
they
racist.
were like, "No, he didn't."
Did he do 27 years?
I don't know. Let me check.
Okay, Dan in Iowa has some feedback on this. What's up, Dan?
Hey, I just want to say that guy who was talking about Moonraker
27 years.
sucks. That was boring.
What?
Well, are you saying that the theory is boring or his telling of the theory was boring? Because I will agree with
His
one of those.
telling of the theory was
Okay,
boring.
no, that's a fair criticism, Dan. But I mean, you're 100% right. But for you as a caller, to call in and criticize another caller's ability to tell a story, that's putting a lot of pressure on you.
Sam and Graham,
Okay, you nailed it, dude. You nailed it. Good for you, Dan.
Yeah, I never heard the Moonraker one. I never heard from it. What else was Richard Keel? Oh, he was in The Longest Yard. He was the original Longest. I think I broke his fucking neck.
Yes.
He was really funny in that.
I mean,
and isn't he in? Isn't he in Happy? Yeah. That's
Oh,
him,
is
right?
he in that? I haven't ever seen that.
Believe that belongs to Mr. Gilmore.
I just referenced him yesterday, right?
He's the man.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
I mean, that's an all-time role.
No, he wasn't in. He died in 2014.
Oh my God!
He looks like the guy who played one of the three in Superman 2, but it's not him.
Oh, sure.
He does. Yes, he does.
And he probably could have done that role, but why would he if he was already really famous by then?
Right. It's a bummer that he won't be in Happy Gilmore too.
I know.
He would have had a sick cameo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was he as tall as people think he was? I mean, was he 6'3", 6'4"?
7'2".
Okay, so
He wasn't really that big.
Yeah, 7'2".
He was for real 7'2"?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh my God! I didn't realize he was that giant. I thought it was like one of those things where they just make you look bigger.
Yeah.
He was 7'2".
Yeah.
And he lived to be 75. That's pretty impressive for that height.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that his book, Big as I Want to Be, the Richard Keel story?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe Making It Big in the Movies.
Oh, okay. I
would have
gone with my title, but
big as I want to be.
Big as I want to be.
I don't think you get to choose.
The Samuel Roberts growth hormone story.
Yeah, this is how big I want it to be.
Oh, he was that guy in Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Wow, that was him?
He's goated.
He is.
I didn't know that.
He's very goated.
He's one of the aliens. Is that the one where how to serve humans?
How to serve humans.
Holy shit, that was Richard Keel.
Yeah.
Oh, he was that guy in Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Wow, that was him?
He's goated.
He is goated.
I didn't know that.
He's very goated.
He's one of the aliens. Is that the one where how to serve humans?
How to serve humans.
Holy shit, that was Richard Keel.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Remember in The Simpsons when they had dust off the book like 6 times? It kept like, there's more dust on it. There's more dust on it.
Well, he was born in 31, so in that 39. Okay, so 459. I'm guessing that was he was about 20 when he did that Twilight Zone. Wow.
And now his teeth inspired Kanye West. That's incredible.
Yeah. Well, I find him much more interesting.
Richard Keel.
Much more interesting.
I get that.
Much rather have met him.
I get that. Steve in Florida.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, it was actually To Serve Man, I think, that Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, To Serve Man, okay.
Yeah, but do you think the Mandela effect could possibly just be people don't want to admit that they're wrong, like they misremember historical stuff?
First of all, pragmatic Steve.
Yeah.
It's a collective misremembering. And so people are trying to explain. It's not like I can just go like, Jim, you remember this? And Jim's like, that didn't happen. And I go, Mandela effect. No, you're the only one who doesn't remember. That's not the Mandela effect. The collective misremembering is the explanation that people are looking for.
When an entire generation remembers, it's the Berenstein Bears.
We saw the Genie movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you generalize. I mean, the collective can still be wrong. Mandela
but
obviously didn't die. He ran South Africa.
In one timeline.
It's to misremember something the same. It's kind of bizarre. And like that Moonraker thing I had never heard of, but a lot of people remembered that she had braces or thought they did. And it's a bizarre thing to misremember. Like it's a specific thing that you're either adding or subtracting from a situation. That's bizarre.
And there are many people that are going like, yep, that's exactly
she
how
did
I
have
remember
braces,
it.
yeah.
Well.
Like why there was no talk of her having. It's almost like if someone says she's blonde and brunette, I wouldn't consider that Mandela effect. No. But adding braces to somebody who doesn't have them is a pointless, strange thing.
Like people misremember Luke, I am your father. That's not the line.
No, he goes,
but that's just
call me dad.
Yeah. Or that hand shot first. You know, I mean, a lot of people
right, but that's not Mandela.
People don't remember that.
Yes, when Luke went, oh my papa.
Thank you, Steve. But the Jaws thing, like that specifically changes that scene. Like the joke, like her having braces and him being Jaws is a thing. And so for that thing to just have never existed, that joke to just have never been there, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Certain movie things, though, are not Mandela effect.
Right.
Because a lot of people are quoting the quotes. So a lot of people have it's almost like, play it again, Sam. He never actually said that. He said something close to that. But it wasn't exactly play it again. There's a lot of movie quotes get twisted.
Yeah. Like Luke, I'm your father. Same thing. It's just like, it's just been repeated so many times. That's not Mandela effect.
No. Because that's just a misquote that a lot of people hear and then quote the quote that they heard wrong to begin with.
Right. Mandela effect is like, no, this existed. And then somebody else goes, of course it did. Yeah. And then another person goes, yep. And a whole generation goes, yes, this happened.
Yes. It didn't.
And then the internet's like, no. My dog has your ball.
My dog has your ball. I'll never forgive myself for not doing that on Gushing.
Yeah, you should have done it.
Trust me. It's
a total misstep.
I just would have had to slow him down, and I could see he was getting into commercial, so I didn't want to be an idiot. Because I could see he was like, all right, coming up. He was like one of those.
My dog.
My dog has your ball.
Did you just interrupt me to misquote you?
My dog. I'm going to die next week.
Can I have the ball back?
No. I'm sick. I'm in a wheelchair.
It's very self-descriptive. Dave in Atlanta.
Hey, yeah. So me and my wife were drinking one night, and we ran across this Mandela effect thing. You know, we read about it, and we were kind of bullshitting. And then we saw the Berenstain Bears thing, or Berenstein, as I remember. I'm 41.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that's right. So we actually got up, and I went in my daughter's room, and we actually had some of our books from kids. And I pulled a 35-year-old Berenstain Bear book off the shelf, and it's fucking Berenstain Bears, and we were shocked.
I wonder if that happened because Stein is a very common way to end last names. Like there's Goldstein, like there's so many Stein at the end of names, and Stain is not as common. I wonder if that's how it just became this thing. Is that like everybody associates it with the Stein letters that we've seen in many different names.
Now, saying Reese's Pieces instead of Reese's Pieces, or Reese's Cup. Saying Reese's Cup instead of Reese's.
Reese's
That's
Pieces.
not Mandela effect. Saying Reese's is just you're an asshole.
You're an idiot. Yeah.
Only assholes say Reese's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know anybody who says Reese's.
I don't think
you really have never met anybody that says Reese's?
No.
I've met many people who've said Reese's, and
You're not friends with any of them, right?
I tell them.
Reese's Pieces.
We're done.
That's what I call it. Reese's Pieces.
Reese's.
Reese's.
It's Reese.
Why? Because there's two E's?
Well, it's asinine.
Yeah, it stinks.
Reese is not a name.
No.
I knew a girl named Reese, Risa, years ago.
R-I-S.
Reese. Or Risa. Was it?
Risa.
No, it might have been Reese. Maybe I'm misspelling it. Yeah, it was Reese. It was her nickname.
But okay.
Yeah.
But like clearly, these are the pieces or the peanut butter cup that belong to a fella named Reese. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a friend named Reese.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You had a friend?
Yes.
Wow.
Did. Went back through time.
Eric and Chester?
You're on the phone.
Okay. Yes, let me ask you, Mandela effect, was that Jaws' girlfriend? Did she go on to date Sam Bankman-Fried? Because they look similar.
No, she doesn't. She looks like Chip, Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend.
She's trying to keep herself out of jail, huh?
Yeah. Oh, boy, she is. I'll fucking tell you anything.
What the fuck you want to know?
Oh, God damn. I didn't take no Bitcoin. I got 10 Bitcoins in my pocket. I can give them to you.
I'll give you the fucking curns.
Oh, God damn it. My fucking computer turned off.
This photo.
Yeah. God damn it. Top left is the chippest.
You think? I think this one
that's pretty chippy.
That's the chippest, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, she's smiling here. This is like...
Oh, God damn it. But you can't see the hair is clearly here. She looks 75 years old here. Look at me. I'm an old Russian lady. What the fuck?
We're going on a fucking vacation.
Oh, God damn it.
We're moving to the fucking Bahamas.
Bankman-Fried. Like, what, do you work at the bank or something? Fried, he's in jail. Fucking home run me.
I don't want to fucking go to jail.
Oh, God damn it. They're going to sodomize me and whatnot and things of that nature.
Things of that nature.
Good Lord.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. I don't know where you were going, but you got us there. Yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried, his girlfriend, I guess, is doing whatever she can, trying to make whatever deals she can at this point.
Yeah.
To stay out of jail. And they said it's because...
how much time is she facing?
I don't know. I mean, he got quite a bit, quite a hefty...
How much did he get?
Quite a hefty sentence,
How much did he get? Was he at 20 years or more?
One question at a time. Hang
Yeah.
on.
Caroline, more like Carlisle.
He got 25 years.
Yeah.
Carlisle, yes.
Carlisle.
I'm in disguise.
I'm a fucking woman.
I'm a fucking pretty lady and whatnot.
Things of that nature.
Things of that nature.
Lamar would tell me, don't wear the dress, Chipper.
Lamar would always tell me, put on your tie-highs, Chipper. Your mother's working late at the convenience store.
Oh, no, Chip. Say it ain't so.
Oh, good damn it.
Don't tell me that.
I'd come home and I'd see 35 Colt 45 cans on the floor. I have to put on the tie-highs and whatnot. He'd make me dance around.
Come here, Carlisle, is what he said.
He'd be lighting one cool off the next cool. Sitting there smoking. I've noticed a big tent in his boxes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God damn it. Dance pretty for me, Lyle.
I ran away with Sam Bankman-Fried.
Here you go. Come on, Carlisle. Make me dance.
I was like, God damn it.
Ah, God damn it. My mother's working till 6 a.m. She's at the 7-Eleven. She's been robbed 5 times.
I mean, even in the younger photo of her, like the yearbook photo or whatever, she still looks like Chip. Like, I mean,
nobody wants to. No woman wants to be told she looks like Chip Chipperson.
I mean, a lot like Chip Chipperson.
Yeah, she's got a real Chip vibe to her.
Yeah. You think she'll stay out of jail?
I don't know how complicit she was and what she can give them.
Yeah.
No, she probably will get some kind of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, she agreed to a plea deal and then pleaded guilty to conspiracy and financial fraud charges.
She should
instead
go
of
to
going
jail,
trial.
fucking asshole.
They are asking for time served with 3 years of supervised release.
How long has she been in?
I
don't want to go to the pokey.
Forgive me.
They're going to make me eat cooters.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have much to offer when Sam Bankman-Fried's already sentenced
25
in
years.
jail. He's done.
Yeah, can you get people's money back, bitch?
I don't have it no more.
Yeah, I fucking spent it.
I spent it.
I bought a Lamborghini.
Things of that nature.
Yeah, I bought some sportsman's cars.
I bought luxury items.
Yeah, I bought a Rolex.
Yeah, she wants time served for her cooperation with the government. I think a lot of what she told them
Is what got him in jail. And how much time... I'm sorry, how long has she been in jail for time served?
I don't even know if she's in jail right now.
Goosey pants.
I think they might just be going by, like, other guidelines.
Like, yeah, time served. Did she do, like, 6 months? Was she there?
Time served, yeah, I don't know.
25 years he got. Now, is that, like, will he have to do, 2/3 of that before he's eligible for parole? He's a pretty young guy. Was he 30? He's not that old.
He's not that old. Even if he does the whole 25 years, it seems like he'd get out at least, before he's 60.
It's still long. It's a lot of
years. It's taking your whole midlife.
Yeah.
But also, he took everyone's money.
I mean...
of course. There is that.
Yeah, these guys deserve what they get.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it's people put their trust in you, their life savings.
Yeah.
Again, Tom Brady can afford to lose some money because he's Tom Brady, but most people can't afford to lose that kind of money.
No.
So since it's a federal case, there's no parole involved.
But you do you do all your time in federal? I didn't realize
maybe
that.
Maybe if it's a federal financial crime or something. I don't know. I'm just reading. Wow. There's no parole in federal cases, but Bankman-Fried may still be able to shave years off of his term. He may serve as little as 12.5 years if he gets all of his jailhouse credit available to him. A federal prosecutor.
What is jailhouse credit?
How do you win jailhouse credit? Are there games of chance? Like, maybe there are games of chance in jail that you play to see if you can get some credits? Or is it in-app purchases?
It could be in-app purchases, yeah.
What the fuck?
How old is he now?
He's 32.
So he could be out by the time he's
Federal
before he's
crimes
25.
are not eligible for parole.
Wow, I didn't.
Though Bankman-Fried could shave off a considerable amount of time, perhaps as high as 40 or 50%.
Via in-app purchase.
Via in-app purchase or good behavior and completing prison rehabilitation programs.
Okay.
So it's kind of like when you take your defensive driving class and you get X amount off your insurance.
He's obviously a smart guy. Those would be easy for him.
I was just thinking of Carlisle going to jail and getting more time at it because she keeps saying, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Stop cursing.
Can't help it."
Yeah. All right, well, now you're staying in for an extra year. God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
That's 2 years.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't have this for lunch. Hello? God damn it.
Yeah, you're not going to get off early. Oh, fuck.
Tell the warden I got a yeast infection and whatnot. My cooter's leaking. Looks like it's spitting chewing tobacco.
I'm all drippy and things of that nature.
Oh, God damn it. My left leg's all wet and whatnot.
What the fuck?
Oh, piece of garbage. God damn it. It smells like armpits in here.
Somebody stole my deodorant again.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. We're not making bread with this season. Oh, goodness.
That's not funny, Carlisle. It's disgusting.
Oh, fuck.
My toiletries was stolen.
Yeah, somebody took my fucking lady products.
My toiletries.
You got a tamp? Oh, for Pete's sake, a pencil on the sock, that won't do. Like prison. Making grilled cheese.
Why not?
So he could be out before he's 45.
He will do at least 12 and a half years.
Yeah.
He would qualify for a sentence reduction under the Federal First Step Act, signed into law by President Donald Trump in 2018, because he's a nonviolent offender, and this is his first conviction.
So that basically will shave a lot of time off his.
I guess it could, yeah.
Nonviolent, yeah.
Unless he becomes a gangster.
Well, that would be bad.
I wonder what he'll do, because you're right, he'll be out when he's 45. So what is he going to do with himself? It's not like he can get back into financial stuff.
No, but a guy like that, with a brain like that, can probably always make a living, because regardless of what you've done that's bad, you're still that smart. Like, you still have that brain.
Maybe he'll just get a chunk of change somehow and go back into just investing and moving it around and just using his own money instead of other people's.
He literally may have some socked away with crypto shit. You'll never know.
Probably.
He may have 50 Bitcoin somewhere.
Probably.
Oh, they're probably monitoring all that.
But they may not.
But I mean, doesn't he owe? Like,
he does, but they may not know. It's all anonymous. I mean, he may have a Bitcoin account that they're not aware of. That's very possible.
Very
they'll
possible.
be tracking him.
They will be, but if you go on a library computer and fucking...
He's using my fucking coins.
Yeah, but if he buys something...
That's right, yeah. It's very difficult to do that, right?
What do you think Carlisle's keywords are? Passcode words.
My fucking password?
Packle. It'd be so easy to figure out.
No, I just figured someone told me Mutta NL.
Well, best of luck to her.
Yeah.
I hope she's free.
Yeah. I would fuck her too.
You would?
Out of respect for the story.
Would you do
just
it
to punish him?
Would you do it with your chip outfit on?
Yeah.
Just to freak each other out?
What the fuck? We're looking into a mirror.
It's a fucking mirror or something.
Damn it, I'm hard, she's wet.
Hard Rock Johnny just tweeted us the courtroom sketch. I mean, it looks exactly like Chip. Her facial expression looks like she's saying, "What the fuck?
I don't want to go to jail. Come on, for Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake," and things of that nature.
God damn it.
For Pete's sake and whatnot.
I don't want to go to Pokey and whatnot.
You know, might be joining Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh, I know.
The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. It's Diddy.
Apparently he knew he was getting arrested. There was a sealed indictment. They said he came back to voluntarily get arrested. They didn't surprise him with it. But I wonder.
They didn't go to his house and like scoop him up?
Nah, he knew. They got him in the Park Hotel.
Yeah, he traveled to New York.
For that, yeah. And you wonder if there was something on those, cause they said he videotaped everything in like all these different rooms, and they might have got him on something that he forgot about or something that he stupidly saved.
Yeah, I'm sure that they like videotape everything to blackmail people maybe, and then, you know, don't realize it's going to be tough to delete this all if it gets used for evidence against you. Maybe,
or you're doing it because you want it, because you think it's hot, or you're doing it to protect yourself against false allegations, but while you're doing it, you do something that gets you fucking killed.
Yeah. They said, I think we're going to find out what the actual charges are today.
Unsealed today, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, there's video of him in Central Park. I wonder what that's like when you're in the park and you know, this is why I'm in this city, because I've been indicted.
Yeah, like I'm enjoying the park right now, and then I'm headed out.
Yeah.
Or do you just find some kind of inner peace?
No.
And then panic, like, you know what I mean? Like in the beginning of the day, go, okay, this is what it is, and then the panic sets in on your way to the station.
Well, he knows what he's done and what he hasn't done.
Yeah.
Like, he knows if a lot of this is just bullshit that's being made to look a certain way, or he also knows if that's a bad one. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's the guy.
Yeah. I mean, just the little stuff that we've seen does not look good.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it.
The hotel stuff?
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about like his girlfriend fucking other guys and him watching and jerking off. Like, if that was a fetish that they had, great. But
it seems like everybody's like...
She's saying he was making her.
Yes, and it seems like everybody is whispering about the fact that, yeah, we've all had Diddy stories for a long time.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of
feels
taking
like
the stance of being not surprised. Yeah.
And the fact that he's allegedly bi, which again, who cares? It's such a meaningless thing. But I guess in that world,
it's not really as much that as it is the stuff.
No, I'm just saying that as another thing that he might have been doing with men too. Like there might be a bunch of guys who came out and said he made me do this or he made me do that. Who knows? Well, we'll find out today.
Weird footage of him and Justin Bieber.
I saw that. He's like, we can't tell you what we've been doing, or that was
really fucking weird. It's a very strange thing to do. Really weird thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Seems like it could get dark.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I know very little about Diddy.
I mean, he had previously in his career, he had made it clear that he won't stop. I just didn't realize this is what he was talking about,
That's his son?
Looks like him.
At least he's got the money for good lawyers. Although he's probably losing money rapidly.
Harvey Weinstein had good lawyers. He did a lot, though.
He did, but they got his New York conviction thrown out. And they also, in L.A., are trying to get he did have the great, because my Jen went to a lot of those trials, and she's like, his lawyers were fucking, she went to a lot of those days in court.
Oh, she went to,
she was in court every day she was in court.
How come, just to see?
She reports on that stuff on TikTok. She has a big TikTok following.
Yeah.
And she said that his lawyers were really fucking good.
It must be a fascinating thing to see in person.
And you can only do so much. Like literally, no matter how good your lawyers are, if there's that much evidence or whatever, or the jury just hates your guts, I mean, a lot of times there's not much you can do.
Right.
Yeah, can we see this? Because I think I've seen reports on this. I don't even know if I've actually seen this video.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
Poor little Justin.
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything. I think that's not. I don't think that's weird at all. It's Diddy promoting this young singer. I truly don't think that's anything.
All right.
Yeah.
When the 15-year-old says, let's go get some girls, and he's like, yes,
you
that's
got
a great
that. Let's
idea.
do it together.
Let's go do that.
Well, it's a promotion for something. I mean, that probably was Bieber just getting on the map at this point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he really have legal guardianship over Usher, or is that just a thing? I
believe that's true.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's weird too.
That one I don't know much about, but this that video.
Why would you need legal guardianship over Usher?
Yeah, where
the record producer.
There has to be a story about where that video was and what he was doing. I think they were just promoting what we're doing. We're getting ready to drop something. I don't think that's crazy at all.
Yeah.
I don't think if it was sexual, I don't think they would have done that promo.
Yeah.
Like, for what reason? Like, if you were fucking a 15-year-old boy, you wouldn't go out and go, hey, we're doing this thing, but we can't tell you what it is.
I wouldn't make that video with a 15-year-old boy in any context.
But it's not, if it's to promote a guy who's on your label, I don't think that's strange at all.
At my age, I would not make that video with a 15-year-old boy in any context whatsoever.
But if you're a producer of music and he was signed for you,
yep,
and you're trying to make this kid look cool, and like, hey, I don't think there was anything weird about what was weird about it? Like, he just...
I'm taking this 15-year-old boy out for the next 48 hours, and I'm going to show him the time of his life.
We're going to go buck?
We're going to go buck, he said.
Well, that would be a little bad. Yeah, I just don't think that's... I don't think that's strange at all.
Mike in New York.
Hi, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
So
the way the feds work for their sentencing is there's no parole, which means you're not getting out early, and you do.
Wait, for which case?
Of your time.
You're talking about, what are you talking about? We're talking about Diddy right now, so what are you talking about?
He's probably talking about Sam Bankman.
Yeah.
Because those are federal charges, too. But you guys were talking about with Sam Bankman-Fried.
Right. So you get your time shaved off for different reasons than well, like, but there's no parole, but you can still get your time shaved in half?
So not in half, not anywhere close. 80% if you have good behavior. So 16 years off of 20, 17 and a half off of 25. That's how much you're doing. And you can. There's some other programs too, inpatient drug programs, educational, vocational, that will give credits. But most of the time, you have to satisfy.
All right, but he's saying 80%.
Thank
We were just reading something, I think, that said he could be out in 12 and a half. So maybe it's those extra programs you're talking about, or maybe it's something that Trump signed in, first-time nonviolent offender. Maybe that's part of what's helping him get down to 12 and a half.
Yeah, the problem is, though, while there are programs applicable, he's going to get banged really hard because financial crimes are on a sliding scale based upon the value of the fraud or the money laundering or whatever else. So that's why they're talking about numbers that are 25. Frankly, for the amount of money that he got, that he lost, probably could be facing even more.
Wait, isn't he in? Didn't he?
He's already sentenced.
He's already sentenced, right?
Yeah. So he took that plea for a range of time. If he had gone to trial, he could have done much more than 25.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah, nobody takes a plea and
If you
gets
take
more.
a plea and go like, wow, this is much more than I could get in a trial, but still, at least I won't have to deal with the trial. That feels like a bad move.
Yeah. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Wild times.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll know more today.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go in today. He was supposed to get arrested today, but they got him last night for some reason. I don't know why. They didn't say why, but it was supposed to be today. And
Like this morning?
I'm guessing, yeah. Unless they did it unless he was wanted to just, maybe he asked them to do it early so they could just get it done faster today instead of arresting him, making him, who knows? I don't know.
Making it a whole, maybe he wanted to get arrested later in the day because he thought it wouldn't hit the news cycle the same way.
Oh, he knew it. You can't avoid. First thing in the morning. I saw it last night.
But that's what I mean. Maybe he thought if I get arrested in the morning, it'll hit the news cycle in the morning as opposed to the evening. But I don't think he
Nah, it's a big story.
It's too big. It doesn't matter. You do it at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's still the story.
It's a huge story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I wonder if they'll get to the bottom of Biggie and Pac.
Well, didn't they, that guy get convicted in California? Was his name Kenneth something? Or no, Keefe. Keefe something.
Yeah, I don't know if he got convicted.
Keef, and I think it's his nickname.
He got brought in.
Keefe something. That's not his whole nickname.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, I think.
What's that?
Chief Keef?
No, it's not Chief Keef.
No.
Chief Keef's
no, I don't think he's on trial yet.
Oh, he's just been arrested.
I think he just got arrested.
Was he an ex-cop?
Don't know.
I think he's an ex-cop.
Don't know. But he probably also wouldn't have acted on his own volition as more.
Trial scheduled for November 4th.
Oh, it didn't go on trial. Okay.
It's going to get interesting. It's going to be an interesting last quarter of the year, I think. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there sure is.
Between all this and the election and everything.
Oh, my God, yeah, and our contract. Jesus.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's
sure
big for us.
And for our listeners.
I mean, they'll be all right either way.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. I wouldn't imagine, no.
I'm trying to start this. You got to help me push it, though.
Okay.
Where people make a pact that if we are not signed for satisfying contracts, they kill themselves.
I don't want to do that, dude. I don't want to be any part of that. That's like,
why?
Well, it's just like...
They put on a Sirius XM shirt and they hang themselves in protest.
I mean, it's like a cult without any of the charm.
A lot of charm.
You think that's a charm?
Sure, the laughs that they're sharing right now. You're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome.
And, I mean, think about how much worse it would have been.
That's right. You guys want to... Well, you re-sign
supply
us.
the shirts?
They're going to be pulling bodies out all over. Sirius XM shirts.
Yeah. There'll be upwards of 6 to 8 bodies that you have to...
No, I mean, there's going to be tens of thousands of depressed deaths.
They'll all do it. Every set of ears.
More than we even request.
Wow.
If we're not signed. As protest.
Wow. Well, look, serious, you better get off your keisters because this could get ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get behind it with you.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe it's a bad move on my part.
It's a terrible move on your part. It's a terrible move on your part. They're all going to rally.
Okay.
You don't know how to rally the troops.
It's tough. I'm trying to be on the winning side.
Yeah, that's how you do it. If we don't get re-signed for a contract that we are happy with.
Right. So we could, if they're like, well, this is a significant raise, and we go, not significant enough, they're all going to do it.
They're all going to do it when we give the word.
And they're all going to be sitting there going like, this is a 50% increase. Is this not enough, guys? We go, no, you guys are going to have to do it.
That's right. We know what we want.
Yeah. We know what our worth is.
Yep, that's right. And these people do too.
Yeah.
And we are very grateful to them.
And they're ready.
It's like in the Caligula when his sister Drusilla is sick and he's hovering over her and worried, and one of the guys is with him, and he goes to the gods, I would gladly offer my life for Drusilla's to the goddess Isis, and Caligula goes, she accepts, and then they take the guy off and kill him. Worst case of trying to...
Wait!
God, is it a great... To the gods accept.
Huh?
Oh, man, is that a great moment. Fucking idiot.
Whoops.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
Who's this?
I believe it's Young 50.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 50 Cent, historically, when it comes to taking stances on public figures, has a pretty good record.
I guess so, right?
He's pretty good, like especially like once he got money and nothing mattered anymore, and he could just attack whoever he wanted to attack. He's pretty good at knowing who the real like targets are, who things are gonna come out, like finding opponents that eventually he will come out on top of. He's pretty solid when it comes to that.
Well, guys in that world, like he'll especially he probably hears so much gossip about people that he knows is true. Like he has better sources than you and I do because he knows the people that know them.
Yeah.
So he probably
knows them himself.
Or he knows them himself.
Yeah.
Sure. Why did he say anything about Diddy?
He's yeah. I mean, he's producing a documentary.
Oh,
like
do they always hate each other?
It started as a joke that he said, you know, he's like, I believe 50 might be the one who's credited with coming up with the Diddy Do It joke. You know, everybody eventually said that, but 50 is the first person that I heard say it because he said he was going to do a documentary called Diddy Do It, and then like a couple months later, you've read in the trades. He had actually sold a docuseries to Netflix about Diddy. Like, he's doing it for real.
I had a funny one I used.
A different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna puff you up the jail cells.
Puffy? Yeah. It's his other nickname, I suppose.
So he's producing a documentary.
How about Diddy?
Is it positive?
I think it's more exposing some negative features that people may not have been aware of.
Now, were they... Netflix won the bidding war on his docuseries. Wow. Oh, his scandal-plagued rival. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As news of the doc acquisition spread, Sean Diddy Combs was hit with a fresh sexual assault lawsuit following multiple filed in 2023. Yeah. So, you know, we'll get this doc at some point.
Yeah. I wonder if they wait until
the trial.
Yeah, like do you do it in a like Making a Murderer where you start it now and then you kind of or do you wait until the whole thing is done? Because there's probably going to be other ones coming out.
I think you start it now
because it's the first one.
Have it come out, you know, when maybe once the trial starts or whatever. You know, have it come out as soon as possible, and then do a sequel after the trial. I think the move would be to hope that it's a hit.
Film through the whole thing, sure.
And then do a sequel series.
Yeah.
Netflix wins the bidding war, but if more victims keep coming out, I'm going to need more episodes. So he is implying that he will make a multiple docuseries for multiple streamers. So that's... Here's what you don't want. 50 Cent putting his mind to something that is not good for you. Because when 50 Cent puts his mind to something, it's probably going to happen at a high level. He follows through.
Yeah, he does. He's really funny, too.
He's a
really
funny guy. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yep.
I was at I was at work, quote unquote, last night, and we finished shooting the show at like 11:40, like usual, and went into the control room, and everybody in there was like disappointed, and I was like, "Oh, what do we have?" Like,
didn't they know you were there?
I thought it was a fairly typical show. Did we have a very bad show? I don't understand. What did we do? And then I looked down and realized that they were all wearing green. They were Eagles fans, and they had watched the Eagles just lose it all with like
38 seconds.
Yeah, 38
can I
seconds
see that?
left.
That's great news. As much as I don't care what the Cowboys do, I will always hate the Eagles.
I mean, the Falcons had no timeouts.
Birds beat the birds, right, Sammy?
That's correct, Jim. Atlanta had no time. No timeouts left. They were down, and
ooh, what's the score? Well, make it big before I can see it, Travis. I want to be surprised. I don't know what happened.
Oh, then no spoilers.
No, I was pop locking it. Let's see.
This is the whole drive.
21-15. They were 0-4. Oh no, sorry, 0-1. Okay, 0-1 and 1-0. Okay.
A minute 39 left.
Down by 6 points.
You want the whole drive? It's 4 minutes long.
No.
Yeah, right. That's why I was.
Yeah.
And you told me.
That's
stop.
Well, I didn't know what you were doing.
That's the best Matt Ryan, by the way, the one on this show.
Oh, for sure. Are there other Matt Ryans?
I don't know.
Nicole's husband.
Oh, I thought his name was Biggins.
Oh, I thought you talking about the Manny.
Oh, jeez. That's insulting when you say, especially when you say it.
The Manny.
Manny Biggins?
Yeah, that's his name, Manny Biggins.
Oh.
So where'd they start this drive?
Well,
I mean,
they started it all the way.
They really had no business winning this game.
No.
At the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Philadelphia was not happy.
Kirk Cousins, as he does, drove down the field.
Yeah.
Right, Mike? You knew it was in the bag.
I fucking love Kirk Cousins.
You should have seen him, Mike. All these dudes, after our show last night, all these dudes in green T-shirts, just mopey.
Where'd you tape, in Connecticut?
Yeah, at Stanford. Yeah. There just happens to be a lot of Eagles fans.
And Kirk Cousins is one of the most likable people in the entire league.
And it was so, because we taped the show from 11 to like 11:40. So that was exactly when all this happened. So me and my co-host were like, what the hell happened while we were hosting this show? What do you mean the Eagles lost?
You finished that late, 11:40?
Yeah. Because we come on, it's an after show.
Oh, it's live, okay.
Because it was relatively a quick-moving game. Boring game, but fast.
All right, this is down now on the, looks like they're on the 11.
Yeah, they're on the 12 right
Okay.
Let's take some time here. Philly better start calling timeouts here. There you go. Get out of bounds.
All right, out of bounds. 43 seconds left. Not enough time to score.
You're like Tom Brady.
Gets Belichick in this situation one time. Obviously, Brady on the other side. I'm like,
oh, nice. Bush comes on.
We're going to score with about 10 seconds left.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's tough to do, though, baby.
No wonder Atlanta won.
I know.
Yeah, sharks up.
I don't care. You do.
Oh, you think this is a mistake by the Philly PA?
Yeah. Put Machine Head on.
Is that Philly? They're playing in Philly?
Philly.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got to do. Let's try to get that ball in some boys.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, now they're on the, looks like they're on the 5.
Real productive down here. Fair enough. Get in while they can.
That is not their numbers.
That's interference. That's interference. Oh my God! How did I call it? You got this whole
They didn't call it. Relax.
I want to take another look at that one.
They didn't call it.
Telling Eli Manning to relax.
Yeah, relax.
Hey,
Eli,
chill.
Calm down.
Calm the fuck down over there.
Why can't you attack? Why can't you hug a person when he's going for the ball? Nothing wrong with a little. The guys like butt slapping and hugging.
Just another horseshit NFL rule, right?
Yeah.
He's got to call it.
All right, where are they?
Still on the 8.
Sold it.
Oh, the 8. Okay.
What's that, the 5?
Well, there's fucking 8 lines there.
The long one is
got him.
Yes.
Got him. Got him.
Yep.
Oh,
There it is.
got him. Wow.
With 34 seconds left.
Hey, great little move.
Yep.
Maybe they'll miss
What
the
a
extra
terrible
point.
fucking call.
They probably
Well, this is the Manning-cast.
Oh, this is not the actual broadcast.
Yeah. They play this on ESPN too.
Does the Manning cast just kind of...
Yeah, they're just talking about the game. And then they have guests on, like Bill Belichick was on earlier.
You ain't heard about the Manning cast? People love the Manning cast.
I didn't know they... they're kind of like...
It's a watch-along.
It's the most comfortable Kirk.
They're just watching the game with guests.
Do you need permission to do that from the NFL or no?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is like...
To describe
It's an NFL show.
Yeah,
But no, this is what the
on
show
ESPN
is. They're airing the game.
Oh, they're allowed to air the game. I see, okay.
Well, it's an ESPN game.
I see.
So the main broadcast
Oh,
is on
I didn't
ESPN.
see the pictures. Okay.
And the Manning cast is on ESPN too.
Oh, I didn't realize
You
that.
can watch
Okay.
either one.
Because no, Rogan does those things where fight companion, where he'll watch the fights, but he doesn't. I don't think he plays the volume, and he'll just commentate
that's
from
on
the
the
studio
internet.
with
Like,
other
you can-
guys. Right.
You
That's
can do that easily.
Yeah.
But no, they're literally. This is how people watch the game.
Oh, with the
Yeah, they'll have like a
this is a
different
television
guest every
show.
quarter.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing that.
Okay,
With
I don't
what?
know if you have a deal to do that.
Do you need a deal though, just to commentate on the game?
I mean, if you just want to
talk about it,
just you.
No, like if it's on, and I tell people that I'm going to be commentating on the game, so you watch. I'm not going to show it on my thing. I'm watching it on TV while you're watching it. I'm commentating.
You can do that, and you certainly would not be the first,
right? But I
or
don't
even the 100th person.
Right, exactly. But I think I will do it great.
Okay,
you do?
Yeah, driving down the line, but foul.
Well, you just do commentary.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would people watch it?
Why wouldn't they?
I mean,
wanna
that's
hear these
actually a
fucking-
good counterpoint.
You want to hear these guys? Come on, stop it. And he's got
That's
it.
a good point.
Yeah.
Finally, we get to unpack Jim Norton's football brain.
Sure.
Yeah.
Straighten it right out.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Philadelphia fans were very, very sad. Mike, I'm sure you were pretty upset about this.
I woke up to the news. If Dallas isn't playing in the late game, I go to bed at halftime. So I woke up to this delightful news this morning.
What was the score when you went to bed?
At half there, I think the Eagles were up by 1.
No, did Atlanta kick a field goal or score right before the half?
It was 7-6 right before the half. Eagles were up.
But I mean, to find out not only that they lost, but they lost in this fashion.
Yeah, I mean, I figured Philly was going to open it up in the second half. I didn't think Atlanta had much of a chance to hang around because they kind of played like ass against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
This whole season's just crazy already.
It is.
Oh, yeah, week 2 was
week
all
2.
over the fucking place.
What was it? Was it underdogs?
Niners lost, Ravens lost,
Yeah.
Eagles lost,
Detroit lost at home.
Detroit lost at home, and then all the injuries. You've got
Kansas City
out, Pacheco's out.
Kansas City only won because they had the
Kansas
referees
City
in their
barely
pocket.
won.
Yeah.
I mean, Kansas City could easily be 0-2.
I was real bummed. I realized because I didn't gamble this week at all. I would have gambled on Kansas City.
You would have, yeah,
and I would have won.
Oh, you would have. Okay, if you bet on Kansas City, sure. Yeah, I mean, just the losses and the injuries.
Yeah.
Are insane so far.
It's so fun. It's a fun sport. Mike, you should have told me about this earlier.
Yeah, Mike, where have you been?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't know this was so fun. Why wouldn't you have told me this?
I didn't know we were going to be sports guys.
Of course we're going to be sports guys, bro.
That makes me happy.
2.
I know. Week 2, season 2 for me.
Philadelphia suffering
Season 2, episode 2.
a
Yeah,
last
season 2,
minute
episode 2.
crushing loss.
Oh.
Will never not make me smile.
At home, the return of Jason Kelsey.
I mean, I literally went into the control room last night, and they wore Eagles T-shirts to work because they're such Eagles fans. And while they're producing this live show, they have to deal with the fact that their team just choked.
Well, Jason Kelsey retired, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
he's,
didn't know
part
he-
of, he's part of ESPN now. And
Oh, I see. He's not playing. Okay.
Oh, there was a
He's got them
Saquon Barkley
titties.
drop too, or something.
Yeah. You see the Saquon drop?
I saw
bro.
a clip of that, and I saw the Jalen interception on the last.
I didn't see this.
The things that were said about Saquon Barkley.
Oh, Saquon. Did he drop a big pass?
A lot of people call him Saquon.
And I mean, the
Saquondi's
hero
nuts.
of week 1.
All right. So what happened? He gets there's how much time is left when they score? Like 15 seconds. 20
No,
seconds?
the drop was when they were still ahead.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But like,
But it was kind of the beginning of the end. Look at this.
Oh.
but if he had caught this on the 10, they could have scored again.
Yeah, and it
And
would
instead
have.
of it being
Like down by the
18.
you dropped that fucking little. I mean, by the 10, and he probably would have run another couple of yards. That's a terrible fucking drop.
Yeah, and then even if they would have scored at the very end of the game like that, they wouldn't have been able to come back.
Well, didn't they kick a field goal from there or no?
Well, yeah, then it was 21-15. But if he had caught that ball and the drive had continued and they could have scored a touchdown, they would have been up by 2 scores.
Or they could have even eaten a little more time with the clock.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, but they got the field goal. Okay.
But they lost.
Yeah.
The Saints game was pretty crazy over the weekend.
Did
you see the Saints game?
Fucking disaster.
You see this? You know who the Saints played?
I didn't, but I'm not surprised either.
This seeming inability to tackle a man with a football has been going back to the first time they lost to the 49ers in the fucking playoffs.
And you think that's such a basic principle, right?
Well, they brought in Mike Zimmer to fix it. He claims he's going to fix it.
When?
We'll see. Well, that's what I'd like to know. They're playing fucking. They got Lamar this week.
Who are they playing this week?
The Ravens.
They're 0-2. Like, we're not playing great.
No,
but you
0-2
didn't
Ravens.
fucking Raiders.
That's the team that will beat Dallas. 0-2 Ravens.
No, the 1-0 Saints is the team that.
No,
that
but I'm
comes
saying
in
the
and beats
Ravens
Dallas.
will also.
I hope so.
You think the
They
Ravens will
start
beat
0-3.
Dallas?
They could.
They're not like a. They're not like. I mean, they weren't horrible in week 1.
Who, the Ravens?
Yeah.
No, I mean, they've lost 2 close games. Just like the
That's
Chiefs
what I
could be
mean,
0-2,
like-
the Ravens could be 2-0. Like, they're
Right.
both extremely close games.
And, you know.
I just want to know if the Saints are actually good or not.
They
Cause
came
you
marching
can't-
in.
But they looked great in week 1, too, but they were
Shouldn't have
playing
even-
Carolina, so
Why?
so everybody didn't care.
I wish Travis hadn't even completed
Yeah, I'm
his
sorry.
thought.
I'm sorry.
Because, you know what? Your contribution to the conversation, it didn't deserve it.
I just wanted to.
It was horrible.
I want to be in that number.
Why are you still quoting that song? Why are you doing that?
These are called the Saints.
I know what they're called.
And the song has Saints in it.
No, I know what's in the song.
I was making sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Sam, your Giants would have won.
Fuck the Giants. Fuck the Giants.
Except it's hard to kick extra points without a kicker.
What happened to the kicker?
He got hurt.
I
Got
mean,
hurt, but they didn't.
these Giants are the
They
absolute.
didn't look into a backup.
No.
They're what's known as the drizzling shits. These Giants.
They own 2?
Yeah.
Also satisfying.
What they do, use their punter for the first one, and then they just decided, like, let's not do that again?
I'm not sure. It was 1 o'clock while the clusterfuck in Dallas was unfolding.
Right.
Wow.
I think they used their punter for the first kick, and then they decided not to try that again.
Yeah, but we got a QB.
Who?
The Giants.
Daniel Jones?
It's terrible.
I mean, he had a reasonable game for.
Week 1, he.
I mean, it's against Washington.
Right.
Can't.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Washington's not a great team.
Did somebody tell him, Daniel Jones, you better watch your speed?
Nobody said that.
Okay.
Why do they say watch your speed? No. You see, though, the Saints decided to throw a celebration outside of Jerry's World.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's right. You know
Good.
what they did? You know what they do to celebrate? They celebrated the way we celebrated New Orleans. You're going to love this. They brought those big trombones all the way from New
All the
Orleans.
way.
Probably had to check those.
Yeah.
No, they probably drove those shit instruments.
I'm aware.
Ugh.
You think that's cool? They're having a good time.
How great would it have been if Jim's first trip to what is AT&T? Jerry's World?
Yeah.
If your first trip to the Cowboys Stadium was this game, and not only did they get just slaughtered, but then you go outside and you see your least favorite thing, a brass parade marching down the street.
My least favorite thing. That's what I'm looking at.
I wasn't even close in the Tournament of Hate. I didn't even make it past the qualifying rounds.
Yeah, that would annoy. Although I wouldn't be mad at it there though, because I fucking hate Jerry Jones's guts so much that I don't care if that team just tanks.
What if the guy in the fedora was dancing behind them?
If they travel with the guy in the fedora?
Yeah. Look, man,
Sir, you're going to need to go with us.
I wish for his death, but I just have such a fucking loathing for Jerry Jones that I don't care when they get killed like this. Good.
Jerry Jones may be a real favorite for Tournament of Hate Part 2, Year 2.
Fucking.
I don't even know if he's on the list.
I think he is. I think we added him. I think we added him last week.
Chase Jimmy Johnson out. Fucking 95. Stupid asshole.
Yeah, if you check the bottom of the list. I believe he was. Yeah, there he is.
There he is. My mistake.
Right under Google. Right above Google's Drive.
Hate Google.
More than anything.
That's a number 1 seed.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe it'll be Jerry Jones and Google Drive getting the buys.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless new trend of Polaroids gets it. Or SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah.
Budweiser frogs.
When a construction worker thinks he's a cop.
I mean, that is annoying.
Yeah. I get it.
Angel Hernandez.
I don't know. Apple taking 30% cut from apps.
That's tough.
That's a tough one to be.
Huge one.
Yeah, it's tough to be.
What about the NFL for making a statement about inclusion?
Yeah.
That was tough, especially because that statement that they made was against the player that everybody cheered for.
Yeah.
Over the weekend. Yeah.
Deo.
Especially with the return of Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Literally the most overrated piece of shit song ever.
But then you go back to Fedora Guy in New Orleans, and as good as everything associated with New Orleans did in the last Tournament of Hate, you'd think Fedora Guy would be a favorite as well.
He's a huge
favorite, yeah.
Although Sovereign Citizens you're not a fan of.
No, I actually saw a video last night of a judge scolding this asshole Sovereign Citizen because the guy didn't want to get a license, and he thinks he's quoting the law, and the judge is like, "I've been waiting for one of these." He actually said that, yeah. Just another guy who thinks he can out-talk because he talks to his friends at parties.
Sure.
Thinks a judge is going to, well, Your Honor, I'm not driving. He's like, it doesn't matter.
I hope you guys resign. I really want to do this tournament.
Maybe Jim will come in as a guest to do the tournament.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Would you do that?
Come in as a guest? No, I would be booked as a guest, then just not show up.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Why would I?
You're going to fuck on us like that?
Yes.
Fuck. God damn it. I mean, we could guess. We could spend the month guessing what Jim would have hated.
Would have hated.
He won't fuck on us like that.
No, I don't think so.
No. I will just say no to the booking.
What if we get Roland to do it for old time's sake? Who's playing on Thursday?
Jets Patriots.
How'd the Jets look at this second week?
They won.
How's my boy Aaron Rodgers? Oh, good.
He's doing good.
Good. I like anyone who likes me.
Who do we like, the Patriots or the Jets?
It's going to be a good game. I would take the
well,
Jets, but...
Interesting. Mike?
That's just me.
Yeah, I feel like the Jets, I mean, they were more of, like last year, like a lot of the collective is back.
Yes.
Whereas the Patriots are, under a new head coach, kind of trying to find themselves, so...
Jets are also building a head of steam.
Hope Gronk scores a touchdown.
Gronk isn't
very likely to happen.
Broadcaster.
He was funny in that roast.
Everybody was funny on that.
Yeah, but Gronkowski, like, he really was funny.
He likes gay jokes.
He does, yeah. But he was very I get it, like, why people like him so much.
No, he's great.
Like, he really is a funny dude.
It is weird, though, seeing Gronk at the desk. Because, like, he wears a suit and actually talks about football. And it's almost, I'm sitting there going, like, what? Don't do this. Like, just let Gronk be Gronk.
But you realize, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but, like, at least T-shirt and a blazer or something. Like, don't, like, let him sprinkle a little Gronk in. Like, it feels produced.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
The Fox pregame show is very produced.
Yes, and I wish they wouldn't do that with Gronk. Like, they got it right with McAfee, where they're like, yeah, put him on College Game Day just to be McAfee. Like, sometimes people's personalities are bigger than that. Just let them be them. Like, Terry Bradshaw never feels produced.
The NFL Network, you get a little bit more of that.
A little more leeway.
Yeah.
It looks to me like the running game's got to improve. I mean, number 15, we'll see how it goes. They tap the pen.
Wouldn't it be great to watch Jim on one of these pregame shows and see him collapse under any form of questioning?
Yeah.
Like, can you prove that statement? Nope, back to you. But yeah, I wish they would just let Gronk kind of be a little more Gronk. And not so buttoned up. Even the shirt collar looks tight on him. Let him breathe a little bit. You'd be entertained by that, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about 69,
he couldn't help himself. He would even kind of giggle a little bit. If any of the who my favorite player is.
Yeah, he could rank the best number 69s from throughout the league.
You don't have to tell the children why he enjoys six.
Or just name your favorite players, and all of them happen to have the number 69.
If you get it, you get it.
You get it, you know.
It's not hitting the nail on the head. But
Jesus,
he feels trapped in that suit. Right?
I agree.
That big, thick jock neck.
Just let him be who he is.
Right. I mean, that's why he's becoming a broadcaster. That's why he's on television. That's why he's a personality. It's not because, it's because he's always had this over-the-top way about it.
There is a long career in this if you're good at it.
Yeah.
These NFL like Jimmy Johnson and fucking Bradshaw, all of these guys they have had 25-year careers now. Just do it. It's so fucking easy compared to the day-to-day shit of a game, of a coaching a team or playing.
Yeah, if you can do it well, because you can talk forever.
Especially guys like who do the pregame and halftime show.
Uh-huh.
You're just going to watch the games and talk about it. I don't know how they talk about all the games in the halftime show. Somebody must be giving them info. Or maybe they're getting the highlights.
Yeah, you know, you get info sheets.
That's a language that you have to be able to speak fluently because it's going to be very obvious if you can't.
Yeah. But you also, I mean, it becomes so second nature.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the gig, right?
It's not easy. It's not easy to call a sport game. Like baseball is because it's a start and a stop constantly. But football, there's so many things happening, so many people moving at the same time, offense, defense. That's a very hard game. I mean, MMA is very hard.
Commentary is the hardest.
It really is, yeah.
By far.
Calling the game for football would be a lot harder than doing like the pregame.
Without a doubt, yeah. Calling the game, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised they put Tom Brady right in the booth, but I guess they're paying him so much that it's like, get that voice on the game throughout the entire game.
But he also doesn't need to learn the language. He needs to learn the techniques in a certain way,
right.
But if he can look at a football game, knows exactly what he's looking at and knows how to talk about what he's looking at, those little things that will make him a better broadcaster he'll find. But like he has to learn nothing of the game. He knows it better than all of them.
They do it's like a broadcaster boot camp for guys who are trying to transition from playing to the booth.
They do that for morning shows too. Morning show boot camp.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to that.
You are?
I want to be a better morning show guy.
I thought you're not going as like a keynote speaker? You're just going as like you're buying a ticket?
Yes.
What do you even do there? Not you, but like what is
one?
Well, we're going to learn. How long is the boot camp?
I
think it's like 3 days. It's like a weekend.
It's the first I'm hearing of this.
Friday, Saturday. Oh, probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I think so. It's a big convention.
It would be. And where was it last time?
I don't remember.
San Diego. This website. Okay, Troy says San Diego.
A lot of fun.
Because Eric Nagel goes.
He does?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Does he just network there?
I bet.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Would you go to it?
In a second.
You'd go?
If it was here in New York, fuck yeah.
I mean, would you
for fun or for
the goof?
To learn. No, not to learn. I want to go learn.
You wouldn't go to sharpen your skills?
I mean, I'm sure you'll learn something.
But it'd be more as a goof?
Of course.
Okay.
Wouldn't you love to see the people that go to that?
Well, you told me one of them.
Well, that's one of them. I'm sure there's a million Eric Nagels.
Probably a lot of guys with circle beards wearing those lanyards with their names on it at the hotel bar.
And the name of the station shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, they do something called Battle of the Bits.
Oh, what is that?
It's where they all show up with the same bit because there's only 3 bits in all of radio, and they do the same one.
War of the Roses.
Yeah. War of the Roses and the $10,000 Fugitive. We had ours steal a sandwich. Ooh, that's a good bit.
But Battle of the Bits.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Maybe we could take a look at it.
We should probably wait 3 weeks.
Let's see.
For October.
It's just these. I don't know what it is. Just this couple.
That's Miguel and Molly. Just said Miguel
From?
and Molly behind him.
Oh, I see. Okay. Entries are now being accepted for the legendary Battle of the Bits competition.
Ooh.
Your submission should not be longer than 1 minute or require added production. We'll select the top 10 finalists to present their bits on stage live for our judges and the audience. The judges will pick their favorite based on a scoring sheet, and a winner will receive the top.
How about I do a bit called "The Industry is Dying Around You"?
Yeah. It would be fun to submit for a free prize. What would you do?
And then play the audio of people going, I don't know, I guess nothing.
For a free prize.
Hey, we're just asking people what would you do for a free prize? I don't know, I guess nothing. Okay, thank you.
Hey, is it too late to submit?
Yeah, this happened already.
Oh, that'd be so funny to submit.
Well, we have a couple of our marquee bits. One is, what would you do for a free prize? And the other is, our staffer goes down to the bookstore and asks if they stock penis stickers.
That's my favorite thing Anthony ever did.
He was so good at it.
He was incredible at it.
When Shitloaf would go down to the Barnes and Nobles and say, do you have this book in stock? If no, do you have those?
He went to Dwayne Reed and he was like, do you have penis stickers?
You know, you stick them on your urethra.
I might have to play that next time we're on vacation.
It's so funny. He was like he was an all-star that day.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, how do either of those two bits should easily win the gold medal?
Maybe you could submit multiple bits.
We'd be the talk of the town.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, we can only submit. I think we have a couple worth submitting. What did you do for free prizes?
Is a really solid one.
That's a very solid one.
I think we can go back into the archives and find.
Dude, that would be so funny to submit.
Cocksucker red lipstick.
Is that a bit?
Sure it is.
That's a good bit.
Mustard boy.
Oh yeah, mustard boy.
Cocksucker red lipstick, mustard boy. What would you do for a free prize? Penis stickers.
Yeah, we're the kings of bits. We have all the good bits. Mike Iaconelli. I don't know if it was really a bit.
How about
intern bits?
Well,
yeah, Cocksucker red lipstick was an intern bit.
Sure.
I know, but that's what you got to do. You got to do it with the interns.
Sure.
Shock jock interns. Yeah, we got good bits, and they're very creative, very original. You're not seeing them in other markets.
No, you're not.
I like it. I know a contest we could do.
What's that?
How about fattest pig with a pretty face? Bunch of big fat girls with pretty faces.
No.
I didn't realize where you were going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Saving Radio.
There's a panel.
Oh, that must be very interesting.
Saving Radio, collaboration for success.
Oh, I like that. Not at all a fucking banal, awful title.
Yeah.
Collab for success.
I'd like to ask the panel something. How do you respond to the fact that one of the most popular bits of a morning show that's no longer in existence, but this bit still exists on YouTube, is when they would devote months to how much you guys suck.
Yeah. How bad you are.
Yeah.
On that panel.
Here's another panel dissecting the myths and reality of AI.
That must be a fascinating radio discussion.
Oh, I'm glad there are some DJs to do that for
They're really trying to be contemporary.
Well, AI. There's a lot of AI DJs that are taking over for real jobs.
Oh. But maybe if they...
Myth or fact?
Half of it's the DJs, but half of it is also the program directors and general managers.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
They're the real fucking criminals in this.
Why don't we hear from the people that are designing the AI instead of the DJs?
I don't hear from the DJs.
That are being replaced?
Oh, yeah.
When audio isn't enough.
Oh my God! What a great. We certainly couldn't participate.
We're not going to be on that panel. That's not for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some show.
Nice.
Another show. Some blurry photo.
Well, just low resolution.
There's Battle of the Bits.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the show stuff.
We're winning that shit easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're killing that. Well, no, because he's wrapped up in cellophane, you see.
No, you don't understand.
Well, you push him in the hallway after wrapping him in cellophane.
Ooh, a women's brunch?
Oh, I'll go to that.
That would be fun.
The women's brunch?
Yeah, I want to go and just complain that it's not inclusive.
I'll go to the women's brunch.
No, I want to go and just tell everybody I'm a woman, because you could just be somebody when you say it, and then sit down and just talk about how much I love to touch my pussy.
Oh, that's the topic of the brunch.
Oh. Like, they're all sitting there talking, and I'll be like, do you ever just wake up and touch your pussy at 2 in the morning? I do.
I don't know if that's necessarily
very vulgar.
one of the topics.
By the way, go ahead.
Negotiation post-pandemic, another...
So what is it, a bunch of people, like, with their heads down, holding a hat out? Please.
Another roundtable discussion. Oh, it's a...
Oh, fucking hideous.
That looks awesome. I'm going to that next year.
People have
Do you know how many bad jokes at that breakfast table there are?
Also, there's I bet how many loud talkers there are.
And this is the one guy at the head of the table who's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really.
Ooh, Rising Stars 23.
Hey, where's the food anywhere? You guys making the chicken or choking it back there, huh?
Oh.
Back to you.
Game changers.
Wait, how about resolution changers? It's a very pixelated image. Well, speaking of your brunch, the announcement has been made. Even though he got the penis tattoo on his face, Steve-O apparently has decided not to get the breast implants after all.
Oh.
His plan was, what was it? Because he turned 50, right, Steve-O?
Yeah.
That was the thing?
For a year he was going to do it, right?
Yeah, he was going to get breast implants and get a penis tattooed on his face. And he got the penis tattooed on.
He did.
Yeah. But he's decided not to get the breast implants because he doesn't want it to be, like, taken the wrong way. You know, like he's mocking, like, trans people or whatever.
God, people should fucking relax.
No, it's his decision.
No, I'm saying in general, people should, like, the fact that would be seen as that, people should just relax.
He said he had a conversation with a stranger, a trans woman, and the way that it was spoken to him, he didn't ever see it from that perspective, and he decided not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen it.
I would too. And that trans stranger, I'd love to sit down and talk to him. Go, what are you doing? You fucked the bit up. What's the matter with you?
He said he was at the grocery store, and the person ringing up my groceries was evidently transgender. It struck me as a sign from the universe.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hey, can I? Yeah, I know it's fake.
So I asked the transgender person if I could run something by them, and I had a conversation with this person that had a profound impact on me.
He also tattooed a Crash Test Dummies logo on the side of his head.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Good for him.
Yes, he did. I saw because he got
Like the band logo?
Yeah, it's just the guy, and there's a little speech bubble next to him that says, He's got on his abs, once there was this boy.
He talked to the wrong trans person.
Can you think of any that would be okay with this?
I could get her on the phone right now, and she'd be like, get it, it's funny.
It's funny.
Put tits in.
Yeah. It would have been so funny.
He said that part of the prank would have involved him going to a motorcycle rally in disguise so he could get a, quote, crazy reaction out of motorcycle riders who were, quote, checking me out before realizing who he was.
I wonder if some of this is also, there's a lot of internet response these days to Steve-O that think that he's he's getting a little too much. Like that there's some desperation. Not me, I'm saying what the criticism is. That there's some desperation involved when at this stage in his life he's still doing this stuff for his bits.
Hasn't he said, though, for years that this was like the
He said it for years.
bit, like, this is what I want to finish off with?
He was in here to promote his newest special. I thought it was hilarious. I think it's hilarious that he's still doing all these insane stunts. But there are, you know, in that culture of, like, YouTube videos on, like, you know, dissecting podcasts and criticizing people, there are a lot of people that are douche chilled out by the, or say they're douche chilled out by the, you know, the stunts and the over-the-topness of it all.
Even though he's been very consistent for all of these years. Like,
yeah.
And they say you should grow up at a certain age, but then again, if you change at a certain age, people complain that you change. There really is no winning in public life.
But I wonder if that had something to do with
maybe.
it.
And maybe he thought of it like, what?
Because he's a sensitive guy, Steve-O.
And he might have thought, like, I would rather not do this. I'm 50. Maybe he had second thoughts just because of the whole procedure and the surgery and then having tits. It would have been very funny.
But no second thoughts on the penis tattoo?
Where is I can't see it.
It's above his eyebrow. I think Post Malone did it.
Yeah.
Is it huge or small?
That can get removed easy.
No, it's just like above his eyebrow and it's dripping a little jism. You know.
A little pre?
Well, that's what penises do. Yeah. It's just above his eye. Yeah, it's like tattooed on.
Oh yeah, that's a real.
Yeah. But it's not like a heavy
it's
thing.
small.
It'll be easy to laser off. It'll just suck.
You could also cover that with makeup if you're doing a TV thing.
I think
but he might also have is he doing a podcast? He is, right?
Oh yeah, he's been doing a podcast. He's got a big podcast.
So he might it might be successful, and he might be like doing I don't need to do that. Like I'm already doing good here.
Part of me, like, as much as I enjoyed the stunts, does want to sit him down and go like, Steve-O, you don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah,
I think he knows that.
People really like him.
Like, just do a podcast. You don't, like, you've made your money too. Like,
only do it if you want to do it.
Yeah,
if you
have fun, then do it. But like, you're already the dude, so you don't need to keep proving it. At a point, you get to goat status, and then you're okay. You don't need to keep proving anything to anybody.
And he's at that status.
100%.
Yeah.
So, it's a shame for our own amusement, but...
Well, he said at the motorcycle rally, I would have considered it to be better footage if I was to be beaten up at the motorcycle rally. When he talked to this transgender person, the person in the supermarket spoke to Steve-O about, quote, the level of oppression that trans people face in a pretty heartbreaking way, he said, which made him realize that, it's not all fun and games. After this, he feared that the stunt would seem like, quote, an exercise in celebrating violence against trans people and decided to call it off.
I see. Like
he thought it would be funny if he got beat up.
If the bit is, look, they're beating me up because I'm showing up here with breast implants, and it's like, no, people really get beat up.
They do get beat up for it,
implants.
So that's why
some guy pretends he didn't know and then has doubts after he blows his load. So he beats the shit out of somebody.
Yeah. I do love that there's like a press release that has to go out to announce that Steve-O will not be getting breast implants.
Well, I mean, it's like he could have just said it in a speech. I mean, it's up to him.
In a...
Speech.
What's a speech?
Could have just stood up in front of the podium and made a speech.
Did I say something?
No, you did not.
Oh, did somebody write something?
Well, just because speech rhymes with peach doesn't mean it's like...
No, it's spurch. He just changed it.
He changed it to spurch.
You're going to make a spurch? W.C. Fields?
Changed the word. Okay. Oh, my mistake. This must be...
speech. I'm sorry. I misread that.
This must be Mandela effect.
I apologize.
Jim, it's not spelled wrong at all.
No, it's not. I say gross.
Yeah. We're a bunch of assholes, huh?
All good.
These two, right?
Who knows? I saw Mr. Beast is bringing back Lunchables.
And Logan Paul.
They're teaming up.
Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI are bringing...
Who's KSI?
He's he's a huge online person, but he's
Keemstar?
No, Keemstar and KSI are two different people.
Okay.
KSI is Logan Paul's business partner.
Oh, okay.
They celebrity boxed at one point, and now they're business partners. He's part of Prime. But yeah, it's got Prime, Feastables, and a cracker.
I still never got my Mr. Beast fucking snacks. I wrote the guy and complained.
Why are you trying to get Mr. Beast snacks?
Because they reached out to me and asked me for my address and they could send me.
They realized that you have no influence over the youth.
That's probably what it was, but I'm almost like, go fuck yourself.
Plus, with all the weirdos that Mr. Beast is accused of hiding, they probably didn't want any more deviants associated with his products.
That probably was it, but I gave the guy my address. I even wrote him at one point.
Hey, bro, you owe me some chocolate.
It was more annoyance.
Where's the free chocolate
Where's
bars?
my Feastable?
I'm trying to get some Feastables here.
Let me see. I'll tell you these shit.
Where's my influencer-based chocolate bars marketed to children?
It wasn't like I asked him for them. He reached out to me, and an address is something you don't really give out.
Just got a box of Feastables. Figured I'd try the new flavors for you. It's me, Jim Norton.
Now, is your son going to be like...
I'm a son.
I don't... This feels like a step too far, to tell you the truth. I can't...
Every kid's going to be like, Dad, I got a Feastable and a Prime.
I mean, my daughter, literally, I said it in the car while we were driving home from school yesterday. Oh, look at this. Like, Logan Paul and Mr. Beast are coming out with Lunchables, except they have a Feastable and a Prime in there. And it wasn't before my son could even say anything. My 5-year-old daughter just goes, oh, we gotta get those.
See?
And it sounded like a commercial. I don't know. There was just something about KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast sitting in that room full of the lunchies or whatever they're called. Lunchlies. That I was like, man, I think this might be...
Too much?
This might be the bridge too far for me.
Well, what kind would you get?
I guess the pizza.
The pizza? Turkey Stack'ems?
I can't get the Stack'ems.
Or Fiesta Nachos?
Well, first of all, Lunchables did a great disservice. The idea that nachos are an entree for lunch is insane. Lunchables convinced a generation that tortilla chips and salsa...
They're good.
...is an entree.
But that's when they had to, like, expand.
Right. They were like, how about this for lunch? You could have a sandwich, you could have pizza, you could have chips and salsa. I guess I'll go with the chips and salsa. And parents would buy this for their children.
No, he wants the chips and salsa. Get him the one with the Capri Sun.
There's a salsa dip and Capri Sun. It's like, what are we doing here?
That was the move. When they got those big ones that had, like, the Capri Sun and the dessert.
Right. Well.
You were the fucking man.
But you'll get a mini prime, so the kids will want that, obviously, because you don't have mini prime bottles anywhere else.
Yeah, can you imagine going into the cafeteria?
Mini prime.
And you've got a Feastable and a mini prime?
That's sick, dude.
Prime sucks.
I mean, I'm not a fan.
What, because it's not an actual...
It's terrible. I was in a spot once. I needed to get some electrolytes. I tried. I was like, "This is fucking awful."
Well, I hope you like potassium-based electrolytes. It's very sweet.
No sodium.
Yeah, no. You mainly when
the one you really need.
No. When athletes work out, they just start slamming bananas. Like they generally lose potassium-based electrolytes.
Let me ask you a question: if you give someone your address in January,
right?
For the free gifts that Mr. Beast sends out, and you haven't received them by September 17th, are they probably not coming?
They're probably not coming. It's time that you've realized that you've been categorized in the irrelevant section.
But he should have known that when he asked for my address and email.
I mean, they probably just blind send out a bunch of them, and then they just don't get around to it. You weren't selected like individually because it's like I know the perfect person.
Trust me.
This message went to a lot of people.
Publishers Clearinghouse wants me?
Yeah.
Just annoys me.
I would not have sent my address.
Feastables was the one who sent it to me. It's his official. It's the actual account.
I know, but it's just they sent it to everybody.
I know. But I actually wrote. I didn't receive anything.
So pathetic.
I know, but it was. I know it was, but I was more like,
oh,
fucking.
They looked at that like,
why did I give this fucking guy my address?
Right. Yeah, you should be mad at yourself.
No, but I'm also annoyed at him for it's a lie.
Mr. Beast?
Him personally?
The guy, whoever sent me the message, because I confirmed that it was actually their thing.
Right. First,
again, because I get all these spam messages and bullshit, and people impersonate me all the fucking time.
Right. You could go to 7-Eleven. They got Feastables there.
I don't care about the Feastables. It wasn't about
good?
that. It was.
Are they good? I never had a Feastable.
I wrote back.
I mean, you can get a Hershey cheaper.
In January.
I'll get a Kit
Kat.
Kit Kats are, I like a Twix.
I wrote to him.
Left or right?
You see, the first one, January 15th, he reached out to me.
I lean left.
Yeah,
May 8th, I wrote back, I never received anything.
Oh, Jesus.
And he wrote back, hey, Jim, we've not sent out the next round of gifting just yet. But it should be soon. Maybe. June, July, August, September. It's a lot of months waiting for gifts.
Check back in.
I mean, I understand the annoyance, but somebody would be like,
it's only annoyance.
Yeah, I know.
I could care less.
You don't even want them. You won't even eat them.
But it's purely...
It's against your diet. You offered me something.
I realize I'm kind of a nobody, but if you reach out to me and I actually do give you my address...
The last thing you want is confirmation.
I didn't reach out to you and ask you for shit. Mm-hmm. So what are you, fucking filing away my address? My email's easy to get. It's on my Twitter profile.
Right.
But what do you want my address
corporate
for?
Partnerships. And then in parentheses, i.e. Feastables. Here's my email address.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought you were Jim Norton, the Irish stage actor.
That's true.
Or maybe they thought it was Edward's brother, and they're hoping that me and Eddie would have one in a video.
See if your brother wants to try one.
Yeah, sure. Oh, brother.
We'd love to make a video of you and your brother eating these.
I wish they sent you a message back going, they're available in stores now. You don't have the $3 to buy one? They should just send you a message back saying, if you broke, just say.
Don't reach out to me asking for information and then don't send shit.
Right.
What are you doing?
You flake.
It's just annoying.
Right. Right.
Do your fucking homework. If I'm the wrong guy, fine.
Right.
I don't get corporate sponsorships. I don't seek them out.
No?
No.
Bob Kelly sometimes sees ads on Instagram and just purchases immediately.
I go to Amazon.
And then he makes videos for the companies.
Yeah.
And then they use them as advertisements.
I mean...
Yeah. If we send you a pillow, will you make a video for us? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
For free for a pillow.
Yeah, we'll get 6 figures out of advertising. Out of your video. Thank you for that. Enjoy your pillow.
Send you a $20 pillow.
We'll send you a $20 pillow. Thanks for the video.
They fuck Rogan all the time, too.
Fool.
Where they'll take things he said.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
And I don't know how that's not actionable. He said it wasn't, but maybe it is.
Well, if he says it on the podcast, or do they edit it?
They edit it to make it look like he's endorsing the product.
I think sometimes it's AI, too. They take his voice and put it through AI to make him say stuff.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what?
I saw an AI one
you might be right. That's, yeah.
I saw an AI one where, like, Shaq was selling boner pills.
I mean, Shaq sells a lot of shit. You sure that was
Yeah, you
AI?
never know.
Maybe it wasn't AI.
He loves putting his name on things.
I don't blame him. Good for him. Make the money.
That's a weird way to say it.
Kind of a
Money.
I mean, I probably will end up getting the Mr. Beast of Bills.
Yeah, you don't want to be a dorky dad.
No, I want
You want your kids
my
to
kids
respect you.
all the cool, and I want them to be the ones with the cool shit.
Yeah, when they get into that cafeteria,
Oh yeah,
you want other kids to want to trade with them.
Yep.
Yeah, I made sure they were dripped out before they went back to school.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, they need to be.
I'll let them know.
Oh yeah.
Stunting on these hoes.
No wieners. They do. I make sure, and I tell them every day before school. I walk outside. I call them. I go, remind me. What does Daddy always say? Stunt on the hose. I say yes. Always stunt on these hose. When you walk into that cafeteria, you're stunting on hose. When you walk into math class, you're stunting on hose. When you get to the playground, what are you doing? We know, Dad. Stunting on hose.
They know.
Kids, go to school. They know.
You got to drill it into them.
Absolutely.
Ew. What a jerk.
You are a jerk, dude.
That's my bad.
Fuck, what a,
All right, I mean, if you'll take ownership of it, I guess
what
that's
an
fine.
awful teacher you'd be.
That's fine. If you take
I don't know my
ownership.
lessons. All right, everybody else leave.
That's all right. If you
That
take...
one's my bad.
All right, I mean, if you take ownership, that's fine.
Yeah.
I take responsibility.
Fucking Diddy theft and whatnot. What about Tim? What's this guy talking about? Scott in Wisconsin? I really literally have no idea what you mean.
What's up, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Morning, boys.
Morning.
Hi,
Hey,
buddy.
you guys, crazy shit and crazy stunts and the bullshit of that. But did you guys see Tim Walz's fucking wife and her turn the page speech? It is fucking batshit. Like, there's something wrong with that female. Look at her eyes.
I didn't see the speech. What were they talking about?
She was talking about nonsense. He looked nervous as shit. And then she's like, so I want you all to do it with me. Turn the page. Turn the page. And she's moving her arm. And she's up at the podium. It's fucking nutty, dude.
I don't know. I'm not watching Tim Wallace's wife do a speech. This is going too far with these speeches.
Yeah, everyone's got to make a speech.
I don't give a shit if she speeches.
If she speeches.
If she speaks, but it just, I don't know, it just came up on TikTok or something like that, or a reel, and it's hilarious and crazy at the same time.
Man, I don't watch reels. I keep it real.
Yep.
You keep it real, Sammy.
Appreciate that, Scott.
Great
Thank
news.
You. What's
Great.
that?
I just got an email.
Okay, hang on. We got an email.
I'm here to help with your Webby Award entries.
Oh, Jesus. Are you trying to get a Webby Award?
They just reached out to me. But I think that I'm eligible for a Webby.
That definitely doesn't sound like a robot.
No, it's a real person.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim. I hope this finds you well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people say.
Yep.
This is the customer service manager for the Webby Awards.
Oh, my gosh.
Reaching out to all past entrants in the Webby Awards to let you know I'm free to help. Fantastic. I know that my colleague Nick was in touch a few weeks ago about the Riotcast Network participating again this year.
Oh, this is probably because Chip was nominated for a Webby.
Maybe. Chip should push.
Yeah, Chip hasn't been on the air in a while.
I want to let you know that you're here to answer any questions. Great. Fucking Chipperson.
Yeah, no.
What was the other one? The Webbies and the Shorty? There was one that was just annoying me.
Shorty Awards.
Yeah, and I finally wrote them and said, stop contacting me.
Did they?
Yep.
Boom.
Fucking bullshit. Anthony got like a limo. Didn't Anthony go to those awards? He got himself a limo because he was nominated for like a Shorty Award.
Yeah, he didn't realize.
Dummy thought he was going to fucking walk out an award winner. Really thought he was on his way.
Really idiotic.
He fucking took a limo. Big night out.
Did he win?
He was sent home in humiliating fashion.
Because he didn't pay.
Oh, my God. But that was a scam. They made it seem like you were really nominated for something, and it was news.
But then you had to pay to go to the show.
That's right. Yeah. Fucking dirtbags.
Yeah, I believe Eastside Dave paid to go to the show, and then when he didn't win, rushed the stage.
Good for him.
Yes, he did.
Fuck them.
Yes, he did. He rushed the stage, grabbed the mic, and plugged himself.
Fucking Shorty Awards.
You're mad.
I hate them.
The Shorty Awards?
Yeah.
Are they even still around?
Whichever one it was. I hope not. Okay. Charged to go to the show? Go fuck yourself.
Why are you mad at the awards?
Because they just, what I just said, they charge you to go to the show. The whole thing is a lie.
I guess. I mean, there's a lot of those awards that charge people.
What other ones?
Most. Oh, first of all, I mean, you have to pay to get considered
Tickets.
by the Oscars.
The movie companies will pay, though.
Yeah.
You have to pay to get a Hollywood star.
You have to pay to get on the
How
Walk
much
of
is
Fame.
it?
It's a few thousand, and you have to be like not nominated, but another word I'm looking for, by a certain amount of people. It's not like you can't just like call
Buy
them.
one, right?
Yeah.
And there's upkeep on them, I think.
Oh, really?
On the stars here.
Mel Brooks had a very funny idea. He put on a fake sixth finger on one hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
for
funny.
Man's Chinese Theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so his has 6 fingers on
That's
it,
funny.
and it's very realistic looking. Like I saw him on a talk show with it. It looks like a sixth finger.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, 2 pinkies.
He's a pretty funny guy.
Mel Brooks?
Hilarious, yeah.
What, you going out on a limb here?
Yeah, I don't want to tell tales out of school.
These are hot takes.
2014. I mean,
It's a tough take.
I don't love all of his movies, but I mean, obviously, Blazing Saddles was very funny. I never cared about the fart scene. Everybody talks about that beans scene.
It's so funny.
In the 70s, sure. Wow. I can laugh at that for 1 second, but some of the fucking vicious language in that is fucking still funny to me. Some of the mean shit they say.
The whole movie's funny.
Yeah, but the beans scene has just never been my favorite.
Yeah, farting's funny.
It is, but I can't watch
Jokes
the
are
whole
funny.
scene of it.
When he goes, but this is my shooting hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spaceballs is funny.
Spaceballs.
It's not
That's a
called
funny.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs.
Spaceball. History of the World.
History of the World.
That was very
The
good.
producers?
Get off the fat jokes.
Yeah.
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
That to me is my favorite.
So good.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
That's good.
All the Gene Wilder movies.
Mm-hmm. See no evil, hear no evil. Night Court.
Did he do Night Court?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
That's why it was so funny.
I have to make.
Well, let's go make, and we'll be right back. Stay there. Welcome back. I hit the post on that on purpose. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. We have some charges for P. Diddy. Has he seen a judge, or are they just announcing this?
I don't know if he has seen a judge. They just unsealed the indictment.
I see. So he's being hit with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy as bombshell charges are unsealed in New York City court.
3 federal charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution.
I mean, those are very serious charges.
Oh, yeah, no, he hasn't gone in front of a judge. That's later today.
Wow. To do so, let's see. The mogul for decades, this is quoted from the Post.
From the indictment. This is the indictment.
The Post quote of the indictment. The mogul for decades abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct, the indictment said. To do so, Combs relied on the employees' resources and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. I mean,
it's a lot.
You remember when everybody thought P. Diddy was an asshole because he made those guys walk to Brooklyn to get him cheesecake?
I remember that.
That's whenever it was like, oh, this P. Diddy's out of control. This is how bad it gets. They had no idea what was going on beneath the surface.
But at the same time, he was just making the band.
Not the band.
No, not the band.
It was da band. D-A-B-A-N-D. No, I mean, you talk about an iceberg. We were looking at the tip going like, this is, I mean...
That's not cool.
Walking all the way to Brooklyn to memorize the lyrics of Biggie Smalls, that seems like a little much. And now...
Little did you
Jesus Christ, this is like... gangster charges. This is racketeering? Sex trafficking? This is crazy. What?
What do you sound like? I can't remember what the reference is.
It's
Billy Madison.
Yeah. It's figuring out the third. This is going to be tough. Sex trafficking, racketeering. This is going to be tough. And the guy just looks at him. All right, man.
Turns to his other lawyer.
Yeah,
Man.
This is going to be tough. Yeah.
So yeah.
Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man. Oh, an ad pushed it.
Yep.
An innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court, is what his attorney has said. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving man, and proven philanthropist who has spent 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the black community. Now, will we still be able to watch Get Him to the Greek?
Yes. Certain parts.
Russell Brand is problematic.
Oh, that's right.
Jonah Hill is not. He's just an asshole. And now, that's it. You never heard the reputation Jonah Hill's an asshole?
No.
What? Where have you been?
Just watching Wolf of Wall Street.
He literally did. Something just came out about him being an asshole in Wolf of Wall Street, too.
No.
Everybody says Jonah Hill's an asshole.
No.
And,
So can we still watch Superbad?
Oh, yeah, of course you can still watch Superbad. He was not an asshole during Superbad.
Okay.
And P. Diddy is getting charged with racketeering, sex trafficking. Yeah. So, like, that's a lot for one movie. I like Get Him to the Greek. Well, he said, oh, my God.
Okay. I'll allow you to guess.
Okay.
How many bottles of baby oil were confiscated from Diddy's home?
Why are they confiscating baby oil from Diddy's home?
Because it was part of the when they searched his home.
Well, I mean, he doesn't like to go to the store often.
So I will allow all guesses.
Okay. P. Diddy does not like to go to the store often.
Jim, they unsealed the indictment.
That's funny. I had a feeling when I walked back in, I'm like, I bet the indictment has been unsealed, yeah.
And baby oil keeps. So the question is, according to the indictment, how many bottles of baby oil were confiscated from P. Diddy? Which means found.
Yeah.
I'll say 12.
Okay.
That seems like a reasonable
I'm going to
amount.
say 48 because
48?
probably have 2 cases.
Okay.
Okay, that's smart. Cases.
Does anybody else want to guess?
Mike, would you like to guess? I know you like to baby oil yourself at night to look at the work you've done in the gym.
How many can you keep in a pantry like those Today sponges?
Oh, that's a good question. And if they were going out of stock, oh man, 64. We'll say to a case.
Yeah, let's say couple cases of that.
Okay.
So do 64. And Troy, do you have
100.
100. Ooh.
He uses baby oil probably on his skin and to fuck.
The actual amount without going over?
And to racketeer, probably.
Troy would have won.
No.
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
1,000?
In his house or all of his houses? That's so bizarre.
1,000 bottles of baby oil seized from Diddy's home.
Why would they need to seize all 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and what are they going to do with all that?
During a search of Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles this year, law enforcement seized narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
Just cases of baby oil. Wow.
And lubricant.
He probably liked fuck parties, like where be a few people on the bed covered in baby oil.
New room massages.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Baby oil sucks.
Now, according to Diddy, loves baby oil.
No, I can't stand baby. You can't hold on to anything. It's all over the place.
Well, he likes to get slippery.
You're gonna fucking slip and kill yourself in the shower. So what did the indictment say?
So he's charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution.
Let me ask you, what is the racketeering? What is that?
I don't know.
That's like what they give gangsters.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hang on.
Maybe there's a criminal syndicate.
Racketeering is a pattern of illegal activity that is carried out in furtherance of an enterprise.
Okay.
So I guess they're saying that the crimes were committed to further a criminal
enterprise
that Diddy was doing, so you can add racketeering on.
How much time is he facing in jail?
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't say.
He engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals.
Oh, boy.
Why don't they just say men?
Could be
Be
anybody.
kids, could be men.
Oh, God, yeah.
Could be
if it was
animals,
kids, I think that would be the lead.
Hamsters.
If it was kids, I think that would be the lead.
The indictment accuses him of abusing, threatening, and coercing women for years to, quote, fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, conceal his conduct. The indictment accuses Combs of striking, punching, and dragging women on numerous occasions, throwing objects and kicking them.
On CNN.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video. And enlisting his personal assistants, security, and household staff to help him hide it all.
Jeez.
Oh, he had freak-offs.
Oh, of course.
This is where the baby oil comes.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. You can't do a freak-off for that.
No, of course not.
Okay. Federal authorities say Diddy used a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise.
That's his name.
To engage in sex trafficking, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and other crimes.
Okay.
The freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded.
Sheesh.
But what was the crime in the freak-offs? Was somebody like not wanting to do it? He made them do it.
I'm assuming that
Okay.
these were unwilling participants. Yes.
Or underage.
He would allegedly make women have sex with male prostitutes by drugging them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted several days.
That's one of the things his ex accuses him of.
Of drugging her?
No, making her have sex with male prostitutes.
Yeah. The document says after freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use.
So that's good.
He was jerking off for 3 days.
What's good?
Well, vitamin B.
To get
a vitamin B drip.
I'll help you get better.
Sure.
Okay.
I think that's a good thing. Wow.
Prosecutors say the mogul manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. He ensured the women's participation by supplying narcotics, controlling their career, and using intimidation and violence.
It's not good.
No.
It's bad stuff.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't threaten.
No new names in the indictment. Let's see if there's anything new, because this is really breaking as we talk.
In real time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Corey in California. What's up, Corey?
Yes.
Good morning. Hey, Jim. Hey, Troy.
Hello.
Sam, just two quick reminders. You lost money to Travis, and you're an interrupting asshole.
Both true.
Who'd I interrupt?
Jim, all the time. Let him finish a thought.
Yeah.
And you did lose money to me.
Sorry, Jim. No, I know. The mark.
Wait, I was saying.
Love you, Sam.
All right. Thank you, Corey. I love you.
Love?
Yeah.
Like more than a friend?
Yeah.
We also saw photos of they finally released a picture of the whatever's left of the Titan submersible.
Yes. There's more of it than I thought. Like, it was the tail cone kind of perched up, like almost like the tip of a rocket pointing up.
Like at the bottom of the ocean, right?
But I guess blowing out, it doesn't mean that every piece is crushed. People are crushed. But I, for some reason, the implosion, I'm surprised that tail cone was even in the shape it's in.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's no... Because I am too.
It got cut off, but I mean, it's still a tail cone. Or tailpiece, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's designed not to crack under the pressure, and maybe there's no air in it. I don't know.
Maybe just like the front, blew off, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but think when those reports started coming out last week that they were like the railing of the Titanic, that of course everybody remembers.
Sure.
Even more so now because of the movie. They said the railing is breaking off; it's going to be gone. And I'm like, you're just trying to get people to build another submersible. Because that story was so good for the news. That was a great week for the news.
Can't they just get something to go down and grab the fucking railing?
No, they've said forever, you can't.
If you tinker with it, the whole thing will fall apart.
They've taken pieces of it, though.
Yeah, whatever they find on the ocean floor, they find things.
They found that old lady's necklace, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Jewelry, they find...
I think they're also very worried about removing a piece and then having stuff collapse on them while they're down there.
Oh, I was thinking I wasn't thinking by hand.
Like a robot would get it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you send something down there, you don't have a person in it.
I wonder if James Cameron is going to go back down to visit his railings.
They did some amazing photos of the Titanic.
See, it's gone.
Rest in peace to the railing.
What, did it fall off or just...
It rusts off.
It's deteriorated.
Well, can't they just grab what fell off and bring it up?
I think maybe once it hits the oxygen, it would be worse. I don't know.
Just deteriorate.
Yeah, I think when they pull stuff up, they have to keep it in water till they oxidize it or something.
Do they really?
Yeah, I think so.
So they have like a
Been
case
down
with
there.
water in it and bring it up?
Yeah.
Ocean water?
Ocean.
Put it in the ocean.
James Cameron said the only reason he did that movie was because he wanted to visit Titanic.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
That's funny. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a dangerous conversation to start being like, well, it's going away. You better visit it while you can, because it's like, didn't we just have a bunch of people get crushed trying to visit the Titanic?
Is that a person?
Yep.
Is it a man?
The
statue.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that why it looked like a person?
That is not a
Is it a
perfect-
statue shaped like a person?
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
a mummy?
under the sand, I'm like, it seemed like somebody, being dead for that long wouldn't exactly have skin on.
But I think that people all get crushed under all that weight. No?
Yeah, and also, like,
Don't know.
Titanic sank, what, like over 100 years ago?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
it's
it got raised, it got raised in the 80s, right? Late 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
70s.
That's true. Yeah,
They raised the Titanic?
Yeah. it was in the 80s. Yeah. I saw it in New York Harbor.
It is crazy how that thing has just survived in the sand like that, in that position.
The statue?
For well over 100 years, 112 years.
Just
Bronze statue.
I bet you most of the staff that was
It's
on
LeBron statue?
No, bronze.
Oh.
They can't pull that up?
I think they're really just kind of...
Want to leave it be.
Yeah.
But why? It's all going to break off and...
And they got so much already, so why not just take everything?
Everybody's cool with just...
I mean, the statue is kind of cool. Maybe it's too heavy.
Those exhibits. You ever go to the exhibit?
Next to the Z?
Yes.
No.
Oh, they had one here in the city. I was checking.
They have a lot of stuff?
Yeah. I mean, they have like plates and jewelry.
Did you eat off them?
No.
Oh.
This was photographed over the summer by a company with salvage rights to the wreck site on its first expedition.
Oh, yeah, that's the
They're
other
going to
thing.
salvage. Okay,
Salvage rights.
They're going to get it, yeah. Yeah, there was amazing. They did updated however they photographed it like last year. And I mean, fucking amazing pictures of the wreck, of everything. Yeah, like you see, it really split in half, and it's a mess.
It is remarkable that after all this time, it's still fascinating. Like, people are still obsessed.
Yeah. And it's tiny compared to ships now.
Sure. I mean, those like cruise ships that have water slides and shit all over them.
I just saw one that was fucking massive. Like, it was bigger than the one we were on. There was way more stories to it. Like it was multi-floored. Looked very fun.
So these photos came from the company that holds the salvage rights. They hold the legal rights to the wreck. This is the first time they've been down there since 2010.
Tough to get to.
What the fuck are they waiting 14 years for?
I'm sure it is much more complicated than we assume.
And expensive.
Yeah.
No, but if you own the rights, in 15 years you can get a submersible down. I mean, look how well they did with that fucking Titan.
That's a good point.
The crew
All you need is
spent
an Xbox controller.
20 days at the site, capturing more than 2 million high-resolution pictures.
I'll have to hang them all in my apartment.
The highlight of the expedition was the discovery of this bronze statue.
Oh, no one knew it was there.
Which was last seen and photographed in 1986. By Robert Ballard, who had found the wreck of the Titanic only a year earlier. The 2-foot-tall bronze statue that was on display for the ship's first-class passengers.
Good.
Was discovered lying face up in the sediment of the debris field.
Jack never saw that.
No.
Didn't matter.
We wouldn't have gotten to see that.
2 feet tall, it's a little joker.
It's a
He
little
said
guy.
the statue was the centerpiece of the first-class lounge.
Was it wearing a Rolex? Did it buy a new car? Yeah, because it's short and stupid.
Oh my God! All right, I'm with it. Had rings on all of its fingers. Yeah. The only thing that survived was the statue and the big fake teeth in the statue. Kevin in South Carolina. Oh, he hung up. He lost confidence.
Kev.
It's good that he hung up.
Over the years, they've retrieved thousands of items from the wreck, this company, some of which have been displayed around the world. They plan to return next year to recover more items and would like to bring back the statue.
You ever hear that song, Near, Far, Wherever You Are?
I don't know if that's the title, but I think I know the song you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
maybe that's part of it, is that they're worried too that when they, like, whatever the robot they use to pick up the statue will break it.
Yeah.
Sure.
They don't know exactly how to
extremely complicated
handle it.
I know, and you can't exactly get a guy down there to do it, unfortunately.
Except James Cameron.
Sure.
So, yeah, they fully mapped the wreck and debris field with equipment that should improve understanding of the site. The next step is to process the data so it can be shared with the scientific community, so historically significant and at-risk artifacts can be identified for safe recovery for future expeditions.
They're just trying to sell it.
Sure. Why don't they just
Does any of this stuff ever go on sale? Like, at auction or anything like
Private.
I bet there's a couple of people, but no, I think...
Like, you know James Cameron probably owns
Oh,
something.
he definitely
He probably owns a dish or something from the Titanic, sure. He probably got his hands on something.
I think, yeah, that
wheel.
That history stuff is very much, you know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. And
Yeah.
you're speaking in those, like, circles where you have that kind of money that you can throw around at this
Or someone,
hobby.
yeah, or someone gave it to him. Like a small thing, it might just be a cup from the Titanic. Like, it's probably nothing significant, but it's something that's so fucking cool because of where it's from. But they can't give him anything that's truly recognizable because there's only one of it. I bet it's I bet it's a piece of silver. Or a,
I bet he's got more than that. I bet he's got something nice.
I would love to.
He's like the most high profile.
He is.
Very wealthy.
A piece of the rail?
Yeah.
A small piece of the railing?
I'll bet he's got something, maybe not huge, but something recognizable.
Yeah. Does he have, like, the hull of his ship?
I don't know if he's got the whole hull. I guess he could. It's a private collection, but I somehow doubt it. Good suggestion, though.
All right, so...
By the way, I was watching videos about, like, a year later about everything that went wrong.
1913?
No, not a year after the Titanic.
Oh.
No, a year removed from the submersible going down.
Oh, yeah.
And all the stuff that went wrong and all the signs that were there.
That Xbox controller made me so angry.
Yeah.
Even though that ultimately wasn't the problem. It was the cracks.
Yeah, they were like, the reason that you're able to pull off these test missions is because it's slowly deteriorating with each mission. So then, the last straw was when you put a bunch of human beings on there, and then whoop, gone. Yeah, there was no like regulation on it or anything like that.
And I've seen videos.
And it was one of those. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Corey, apologies from Sam.
It was one of those CEOs that like, well, yeah, no, the regulation is just slowing us down. We know better, and we can do this, and if we put our mind to it, that's what happened.
Wasn't he on the ship too?
Yeah.
I mean, he did believe it.
100% he believed it.
Yeah. What was I going to say about the, what were you talking about?
The Titanic.
No, but something about the, submersible. No, I don't remember. It wasn't important. It was a tag to a thought.
Wow. We will have many more tags to many more thoughts in just 21 hours.